I can't believe we're finally here. We are finally here at the Rugby League World Cup, and we are on. Hey guys, how you going? So today on BKRsport. Oh boy, tonight's going to be a big night, baby. We have got the start of the Rugby League World Cup 2022. I know it's 2021, technically it was postponed from last year, but I tell you what, it is going to be an incredible tournament. We've got Australia, obviously. We've got New Zealand. We've got Samoa coming through. We've got England. We've got Tonga still, obviously, hanging around. Fiji going to be there. Papua New Guinea. We've even got people backing in, buddy, the Irish here to have a bit of a crack in this tournament. So it's going to be an awesome tournament. And the first game here is one of the ones that we're actually looking forward to the most, which is England versus Samoa. Now, obviously, I'm wearing blue. I'm going to back in our Pacific brothers here today, but I don't really mind who wins. But it's a really tough one to call because England are favoured with the home conditions, but Samoa have a really, really good team. We're going to go through their team lineup in just a few moments, but Samoa have a really good team. England have a pretty solid team. Home advantage, Newcastle Stadium, packed out St. James Park. This is going to be an absolute belter of a game here, guys. So get involved in the chat. Obviously, smack that thumbs up button. Subscribe if you're new around here. And let's go through the two team lineups here for today's game. So, for England, they've got Sammy Tompkins in the fullback role. He is their captain today with Tommy Mackinson and Dominic Young on the wings. Tommy Mackinson, obviously, he's in the Super League. Dominic Young plays the Newcastle Knights. Had a belter of a game last week against Fiji in the warm-up match. And obviously, he's just killing it for the Knights too in a really struggling Knights team. So, really looking forward to what he can provide today. You got Callum Watkins in the centre alongside Herbie Farnworth. Farnworth, obviously Brisbane Broncos player. Callum Watkins used to play for the Gold Coast Titans. Didn't really translate to the NRL too much. So it's going to be interesting to see how he goes up against these big bopper Islander boys today. But now he's obviously gone back and he does well over there in the Super League. He just wasn't able to find his form in the NRL. You go to the halves here. You got Jack Wellsby, who is the 5'8" today, but every single English person I know is hyping this man up. Normally plays for the fullback role, I believe, in the Super League. Come to the 6 here today, but it's going to be interesting to see how Jack Wellsby goes. Everyone keeps hyping him up, so okay, let's see him play against the big boppers here. Georgie Williams used to play with the Canberra Raiders. He's in the 7, the halfback role here for the English today, with Tommy Burgess and Luke Thompson in the front row. Michael McLaurin is the number 9, with Elliot Whitehead and Victor Radley in the back row. I don't think this is right. No, that's not the right one here. That's not the right one here because Victor Radley is in the lock. And no, wait, I'm pretty certain they've actually made this right. Unless, no, I'm pretty certain Radley is 1 second here. Let me just go on to zero tackle. The NRL website doesn't actually have the right one, I don't believe. Zero tackle World Cup team list week one here. It's got a big night as well, guys, because later on we have Australia versus Fiji at about 3. Well, I'll start streaming at 3:30, but the game will start at 4:30 there. All right, Rugby League World Cup Week 1 team list as they are named. And let's go down here. And, okay, here we go. So, yeah. Oh, no, Victor Radley is in the back row. No, Victor Radley is playing in the back row. Okay, wow. That's interesting. So, Victor Radley is in the back row tonight with Morgan Knowles as the lock. That's super interesting because Victor Radley is obviously a really good lock. He plays for the Roosters. Interesting, England. Very, very interesting there, to be completely honest with you. But, you know, you guys do you. Matty Lease, Mike Cooper, Chris Hill, and Mike McKeegan in the interchange with Mark Sneed and Kai Pearce-Paul as the 18th and 19th man. All right, moving on to Samoa now. We've got Joe Sawali as the fullback today. Obviously, he is a fantastic talent there. I would have preferred to see him on the wing, but in the same sense, he's gone back to the fullback role. Going to have a fantastic game. I'd probably swap him and Hamiso, but he's going to be great there. On the wings, you got Brian To'o from the Panthers and Hamiso Tabuai-Fidow on the wings, with Isaac Targo and Stephen Crichton in the centres. So, effectively, a 3 at the back there for the Panthers, along with a Cowboy and a Rooster, but Brian To'o, Isaac Tungo, and Stephen Crichton, mate, they love their Penrith connection there. You go to the 5'8", you got Jerome Luai, another Penrith Panther, with Anthony Milford as the 7. Josh Papali'i alongside Junior Paulo as the props, with the hooker being Danny Levi, who obviously used to play rugby league in Australia. I think he went to the Super League. I think he's actually re-signed with another NRL team very, very recently. Back row, Jaden Sewer and Josh Instagram blocker Aloye. Big buffers there. Let's see how they go. And then the lock is Kelma Tuilangi. You've got the interchange, Tyrone May, Spencer Lenny, Martin Tapau, and Chanel Harris-Evita, with Oregon Kafusi and Braden Hamlin-Ueli as the 18th and the 19th man. So, look, I would love to see England win today. I'm going to be hopefully backing in England for a win. Backing in Samoa for a win. But I do have a feeling that England's going to win this game. I really feel like they're going to maybe have a little bit have a little bit too much for the Samoans in regards to the home ground advantage. I feel like it's going to be a really, it's going to be a good performance here from them, especially at St. James Park. If this was down in the Southern Hemisphere, I'd definitely be backing in the Samoans here. And like I said, I'll be supporting them today. I hope that they can get the job done. But all I know is that I'm looking forward to some Rugby League World Cup action. I can't actually hear this right now. Oh, now I can hear it. Beautiful. Okay, now I can hear it. Let's get to the chat here, guys. Let's get to the chat and let's see what you guys are saying. So, like I said, hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe if you're new around here. And let's get going. Let's see what you guys say in the chat. Ryan Zargo says, Dom Young, isn't he Jamaican? He is technically Jamaican, but he got selected for the English side. So, he's playing here for England. As Sports says, hello Blaze, so excited for the Rugby League World Cup. Up to Aussie, but Samoa will too strong for the English for me. Wow, big call. Honestly, this could go either way here. Honestly, that's why Samoa are the favourites currently. But then again, you've got to know that England just usually are very consistent. Not many people thought that England would get to the final in the last World Cup in 2017. Beat Tonga in a rampaging game there. Obviously, New Zealand really underwhelmed. And yeah, they got to the final and only lost 6-0 to the Aussies. So you've got to be careful of the English, man. They're not exactly just pushovers, but they're not the greatest ever, but they're not pushovers either. Keeg says, Samoa 100%, let's go. Lenny D says, New Zealand have quite easy run. They do. Well, until they play Australia in the semi-final. And Lebanon aren't no pushovers either. But yeah, I guess they do have a bit of an easy run. But then again, so does Australia. Australia wiped the floor with Fiji, Scotland, and Italy, and then they'll have to take on probably Lebanon or Ireland in that quarter-final game. So, you know, Australia and New Zealand, the only reason it's an easy run is because they're both so good. Fetchy Brown says, Talofa, all my Islander brothers. Get around, a big fella. David Chopo says, Samoa, more Samoa, let's go. Saloni Vaca says, what time is the game in New Zealand time? It'll start in about 55 minutes at 11:30 p.m. my time, AEST, which is 12:30 p.m. Muppet time, New South Wales time, then 1:30 a.m., sorry, 12, it'll be 1:30 a.m. Fiji time, 2:30 a.m. New Zealand time, I believe. AFL 18 says Radley to get a biff in the first 15 minutes. Maybe. Absolutely. Maybe. Well, he knows most of these boys. Obviously, he's going up against the Samoans, who he knows most of them. Charlie Collins says kickoff isn't until 12:30, isn't it? Muppet time, yes, but that's in 55 minutes. But, you know, we know what we're talking about here, you know. So we'll be just chatting away for the next hour or so. The Aussie game started at 5:30am, not 4:30. Again, dude, like, not everything revolves around New South Wales. There is Queensland time, which is at 4:30am. That's New South Wales time at 5:30am, Muppet time. So, yes, the game starts at 4:30am AEST. Good to see Greg Inglis in the studio. Yeah, it's good to see Mick Ennis is having a chat here. We've got Greg Inglis, and we've got a few of the ex-legends. Marcel Moose says, I want to have Hamiso at fullback and Suwali on the wing. I agree. I want a bit of height in that wing, you know, and I think that Hamiso is a better fullback than... Sorry, I think that Suwali is a better... No. What did I say the other night? Hamiso is... I believe that you have... Yeah, that's right. Okay, so I think that Hamiso is a better... No, what? I can't remember what I said. But I agree. I think Hamiso should be the fullback and Suwali should be on the wing. Daniel Bates says, hi Blaze, here we go then. Here we go, mate. Here we go. It's going to be a big one. Obviously, we've got this game. We've got the Australia versus Fiji game. And then also tomorrow we've got 3 games, I think. Gee, mate, it's going to be huge. Callum Murphy says, England by plenty. Jack's PCG says, who do you have winning and why? I think England just because of the home advantage. Most of the island teams will struggle with the conditions. So, let's go and have a look at the weather right now of Newcastle. That's a good one. That's a good one. Let's go have a look here at the weather of Newcastle at the moment. Not Rotuma or Chicago. Don't 3 degrees in Chicago. Dear me. Dear me. Newcastle upon Tyne in England. So the weather right now is possible light rain. So it's not too bad. But the weather is about 13 degrees Celsius for pretty much all of today. So it's not warm. Obviously, Samoans would prefer the warmth. You know, the climate's not exactly for them. And 13 degrees is a pretty cold, you know, winter's day in Australia. This is not even close to being winter, realistically, in England. So it's a bit of a chilly one here for the Aussie/Samoans, obviously NRL in Australia. So it'll be interesting how they go. I personally do have England because I believe that they'll get their World Cup started off with a bang at home. I don't have them win the World Cup, obviously, but I think that they'll start off well here today. As the sport says, interesting how Luai does well. Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how Luai does without Nathan Cleary. Charlie Collins says, yeah, when Suwali played fullback for Roosters, he didn't look the best bet on the wing, but we'll see how he goes, I guess. Yeah, I believe he's a better winger, to be honest with you. I want that height in the wing, especially well, the wingers, especially against a guy like Dom Young, to be fair. But yeah, it's going to be interesting. Sebastian Graham, member for 10 months. Appreciate you, dude. Thank you very much for being a member. TW says, this game should be a final material. A lot of riding on this game. There is a lot riding on this game because whoever loses this game is more than likely going to play Tonga in the quarterfinal. More than likely, right? So the group stages are a bit of a formality. We all know Australia's going to top their group. We all know New Zealand's going to top their group. We all know Fiji's more than likely going to come second. We all know that Lebanon's more than likely to come second, but Ireland are a sneaky shout. Group C is interesting here. No, sorry. This group here is interesting. I think this might be Group A. And you don't know who's going to top it because you've got England, Samoa, but it'll be one of the two. So whoever wins this game will more than likely finish first. Whoever loses this game will more than likely finish second. And then the team that comes first takes on the team that comes second in the Tonga group. So it'll be Tonga, Papua New Guinea, Cook Islands, and Wales. You'd assume, obviously, Tonga comes first, but I think I do give a sneaky shout to Papua New Guinea, and then Papua New Guinea comes second. So Papua New Guinea would play more than likely the winner of this game, and the loser of this game would more than likely take on Tonga, which would be just an absolute belter if it is Samoa versus Tonga in a knockout quarterfinal. Deary me. Ryan Sarkis is not a bad English team, better than what people are saying. I don't think people are saying anything bad about them. A lot of people have actually been starting to say they're underrated, which I disagree with. I think they're rated just fine. Gilmore something email says Samoa 22, England 14, first try scorer To'o, anytime Sua, I like it. Lady D says New Zealand have quite an easy run. I think I read that comment already. As a sports, I think for me is Samoa because of the players, but English have very good chance to win. But the thing is, man, is that a lot of the people who are saying this only watch NRL, right? Which is fair, but in the same sense, like, it's very difficult to compare these two because although the Super League is obviously at a much lesser level than the NRL in regards to a lot of factors, they're still very cohesive and they're playing on their own home turf, right? So I guess, yes, the players collectively at Samoa probably are better, but you don't really know a great deal about the English players. And this is for majority people because you don't really watch the Super League. Sam Tompkins we should know about because he played in the NRL, but is fantastic in the Super League. Tommy Mackinson, not too sure about. Callum Watkins came to the NRL, wasn't great. Obviously, the backs never work out in the NRL, but you look at Luke Thompson, he's working out of the Bulldogs. You look at Thomas Burgess, he works out of the Rabbitohs. You look at George Williams, who's a halfback there, who doesn't usually work out in Australia, but he worked out for a decent little bit. Got the Raiders, no, it wasn't the grand final, but was a good play there for the Raiders. Elliot Whitehead works out for the Raiders. Victor Bradley working out for the Roosters. All the forwards usually work out because they're a grindy bunch, the English, but the backs never usually translate. Freddie Brown says Samoa 400-0. Gary Baltiju says, go Samoa. As a Kiwi, I wish our Pacific cousins all the best. Timmy Carr says, really hope Samoa will get up for my mum. Good on you, man. Callum Murphy says, Ireland will make it out of the group over Lebanon. I agree with you, Callum, even though I think that you're part Irish. That's why you're saying that. But I think that there is a chance. I think there genuinely is a chance. PSVC going to live stream it for us. Due to broadcasting restrictions, man, I can't show you the game live, but the best I can do is commentate it, obviously, and talk to you guys throughout the game. And it's like an interactive commentary. You're not going to find you're not going to find anything on YouTube that shows the actual game itself, but you will obviously get me talking about it. So hit that thumbs up button and subscribe if you're new around here. Offer Samson Marley says, most people I see rooting for Samoa only think that because of the Penrith players. No, I think it's because of the Pacific Islands, right? Australians are going to get behind the Pacific Islands because they're effectively like our brothers, you know what I'm saying? They're very close to us. And obviously Australians also don't like England. England and Australia have a big rivalry in sport in general, whether it be football or rugby league. Not really football, but rugby league, rugby union, cricket, literally everything. Commonwealth Games, Olympic Games, everything's always a bit of a rivalry between us and England because of our history, right? And normally we beat them and everything. But, the fact of the matter is that most Australians will go for Samoa. I think most Kiwis will go for Samoa because of the Pacific Islander connection. And, yeah, it's a bit of a Southern Hemisphere versus Northern Hemisphere kind of deal. But, yes, obviously there was a lot of Panthers players here to see how they go. But New South Wales had a lot of Panthers players and didn't do well. Sergeant Kelson says, can't Samoa, can't let the Pommies get an early win. Jacob Vattareri says, Timmy's that the only way you can watch it? KO, yes. But like King says, Talamay still injured? Yes, I believe he's not playing until next week. I think next week he's meant to be playing. Vickers on New South Wales time, I'm offended. Muppet time. Eternity Ioane says, Samoa, chee-hoo! Trick says, Jacob for season league streaming website, there you go. Big Puppet says, oh jeez, let's go back here. Let's go up here. I just missed out on a he. I just missed out on a heap of stuff. But yeah, thank you very much, Sebastian Grammer. Big Papa says, you overestimate Penrith's popularity among Samoans. Yeah, fair. Yeah, look, to be honest with you, Yeah, look, I agree. I think people do overestimate that because not many people do like Penrith, to be honest with you. Demi says Samoa could pull it off, but if not, the Samoan's going to sleep crying. Get my son. Mouse says Hammer is a better fullback than Suali, but Suali's a better player. Well, that's a bold call, but I agree. But that's a bold call, though, because if you're saying Hammer's a better fullback, usually the fullback's a better positional player. So you'd probably say that you'd say Hamisa's a better player then. Because a winger is effectively just a try merchant, effectively. Suarez is a great player, don't get me wrong, but with the wording of that, you would assume that Hamisa would be the better player. But I agree with you. Kato hates forces. Should Samoa put May on over the Hammer on the wing? Yes, I think so. If that's how they're going to play it, yes, I believe so. The sports is basically Samoa have the 3 to 5 backs for Penrith, so important to get running meters, specifically To'o. Big Papa says, would Crichton be a better fullback option than Hammer or Suwali? No. I don't think Crichton's a good fullback at all. Man. Big Papa says, no, due to copyright, otherwise, yes, exactly right. Gawai Something Now says, the only back that was good in the Super League and NRL is Widdop. Yeah, Georgie Williams was also quite good, mate. And there's probably a couple others that we're forgetting about. But yes, that is a big one there in Widdop. David Topo says, you have a big fan base here in New Zealand. We all love your videos, brothers. Keep it up, super underrated. Appreciate you, dude. Obviously, we grind away. We actually care about this sport. We actually grind it through the tough games, and we're here through the big games and as well. So I'm looking forward to a big night here, and it should be good fun. Should be a good tournament, man. Andrew Bruce says, hey bro, hello mate, hello Andrew, how you doing? As a sports says, I think England back compared to Samoa aren't great. But what do you know about? Do you watch the Super League? Do you watch the Super League? That's my question. If you're going to say that Samoa's backs are better than England's back, which I agree with, but you don't watch the Super League. You know what I'm saying? Sammy Tompkins has been incredible in the Super League for England. Obviously, was not good when it came to the NRL, but not everything is revolving around the NRL. NRL is really tough for backs to adapt to. That doesn't necessarily mean that these backs are going to be poor when they're actually in England, though. Look, they put 50 past Fiji the other week and did not have all their players. Look, I'm looking forward to what England can produce, and I think that Callum Watkins and Herbie Farnworth is a pretty decent centre pairing there. Defensively, maybe not so much with Callum, but Dominic Young and Herbie Dom Young's a bit weak on the defence as well. But overall, it's a good backline. It's a good backline there for England, and Jack Wellsby's going to be really interesting to watch out for. Trix says, thank you. Andrew Bruce says, I hope the Aussies win the Rugby League World Cup. Well, we're going to be streaming at 3:30 in the morning for the Australian game, man. So it's going to be awesome. It's going to be a big one in the morning, early on. The game starts in about 40 minutes' time, Peruvian private security, in 40 minutes' time at 11:30 AEST. So we're just chilling out here until then. Yes, I'm doing every single game of the Rugby League World Cup, Troll Mitt. Literally every single game. Someone that loves you says, I want Tonga to win the whole thing. Would love to see it, man. Would love to see it. That'd be huge for the game. Obviously, I am still an Australian at heart, and I want to see Fiji win as well for, the fact that my daughter is Fijian Returman. So I've always got that love. But in the same sense, I would love a Pacific Islander team to win, like a Tonga or a Samoa or a Papua New Guinea. Papua New Guinea would be the biggest for me. I really think that'd be super impressive. But it's not going to happen. But I would love to see Papua New Guinea do it one day. Billy Banks says, old boys English, so let's go, you Poms. Ryan Zarkle says, Polo captain. I disagree with it, though. I disagree with the Paulo captaincy. I don't like it. I think that Paulo's a bit of a soft-spoken guy, I'm not the biggest fan of it. But then again, you look around and there's not really a great deal. I'd probably put Josh Papali'i as the captain. There was word that Anthony Milford could be it. I'm glad he's not. I would have possibly put it as Josh Papali'i if I was the coach there. But then again, I don't believe in Matt Parrish, and I don't think that many Samoan supporters do, realistically. Sam Stowers says Samoa all the way, baby. Get a Samoa. Let me know, guys, in the chat. Is there many people here watching from Samoa, or are you all Australian based? Big Papa says, have to remember that with Suwali at fullback, and Hammer on the wing, Penrith backline combo has been broken up somewhat. Be interesting how they communicate, especially in defence. Obviously Brian To'o is going to be alongside probably or Isaac Tungo. Which is how they have it at Penrith, I believe. Is it Stephen Crichton alongside Brian To'o at Penrith, or is it Isaac Tungo alongside Brian To'o? I'm not too sure. Trell Mitt is not going to lie. I'm probably going to leave you now and sleep, wake up and see some Trell Mitt tomorrow. You're staying up or sleeping in between? Oh, I'll stay up because this will go until... So it starts at 11:30, 12:30, 1:30 till about 2, and then I'll start an hour and a half later at 3:30. So yeah, no, I'll be staying up for sure. Get my son says, Woodham is the best 5'8" that ever did 5'8" without the best part. He is a 5'8" though. He was a 5'8". Theophilus says, when's the kickoff Sydney time? In 40 minutes. Let's scroll back up here a little bit. Sorry guys, the chat is going quite fast. I'm doing my best to read as much as I possibly can. Obviously hit that thumbs up button and subscribe if you're new around here. We are super close to 20,000 subscribers, guys. If we can hit that tonight, that'd be amazing. That'd be super amazing, man. So we're super close to 20,000 subscribers. Would mean a hell of a lot to me if we can do that tonight. Blood King says, nah, they're not brothers. Oh, if Aresi says, is Kalma one of the Tuolangi brothers? I don't believe so, no. Splash says, who's having KFC this morning? This morning, having KFC? What's wrong with you? Firstly, it's not morning yet. It is for you guys over in the islands. But secondly, what you mean you're having KFC in the morning? Something wrong with you, man. Gee whiz. Settle it down, bucko. Settle it down, bucko. BKRmy. Mr. Achilles says, I always admire you giving credit to your opposing team when credit is due. Respect. Well, you got to do it, man. You know, what's an opinion worth if you're not going to tell it how it is, right? There are people online, and this is where I have disagreements with other content creators, right, who will lie to you to make you want to like them, so that you subscribe to them, right? There are multiple creators out there that will, big time creators too, that will say what you want to hear, so that you subscribe to them, and then you're happy with them. But I'm not going to do that. If you like what I have to say and subscribe, then I appreciate that. But if you don't agree with what I'm saying and you think that I'm not going to tell you what you want to hear, right? I'm going to tell you what I believe, and if that's what you want to hear, cool. If that's not what you want to hear, then hopefully you understand that it's an opposing opinion. You give your other opinion in the chat, and then we go back and forth about it. But your opinion's worth shit if you don't tell it how it is in regards to your opinion, and not try to just build around what other people want to hear. Chris Laupawa says, is Samoa when it will flip the competition on its head? Oh, bro, it'll be massive, Chris. It'll be massive. It'll be massive, massive, massive. 04 Media says Tompkins should be nowhere near the England team, but this is from an English fan. So that's an interesting comment, 04 Media. Isn't he really good in the Super League? Isn't he very good? I heard that Jack Wellesby normally plays as the fullback, though. So I'm surprised that he's not there. But Sam Tompkins won a Man of Steel a couple of years back, didn't he? If I'm not mistaken, like I said, I don't watch the Super League, but I'm going to be streaming the Super League from after this World Cup, because I really want to... I hate going into a tournament and going into sport not knowing everything that I need to know and having a general idea of everything. I have an idea of the Super League and whatnot, but I want to start watching the Super League and streaming it here on the channel as well, so that I have a really solid grasp about everything that's going on in Rugby League for the next World Cup in 3 years' time. Blood King says Marty should be captain. Well, Martin Tapau's not even starting, right? He's on the bench, so there's no way he could be captain. Only KFC was 24/7. What's this KFC muppetry going on here? Fiji Islander says, good afternoon, mate. Can't wait to get it going. Mate, Fiji Islander. It's hard for me in the morning. It's going to be a big one, man. Australia-Fiji. It's hard for me. I don't really mind who wins that game, but in the same sense, I'm still going to be like, come on, Australia, but I also want to see Fiji win, but I also don't think Fiji are going to get close. Billy Banks says, Mum's Papua New Guinean, so if they end up playing England, sorry, Dad. Mate, you got to get around the Papuans if they play England, man. You got to get around Papua New Guinea if they're playing England. You got to get around Papua New Guinea in general. Even if whoever they're playing, just get around them. Theophilus says Papua New Guinea will win this World Cup. Here we go. When we got a schoolboy system in which older players stop lying about their age. That is a Papua New Guinea thing, to lie about their age. That is a thing. That is a thing. Not as bad as South America do, though. Owana says England 30 plus. Ooh, that's rough. That's rough. I disagree, man. I disagree. I don't think England 30 plus is going to be happening here. You muppet. I think that's a bit too much. Jerry Bose says Kiwi's going to win the cup. Settle down. Malcolm says Kiwis will win the trophy course. Settle down. Dear me. By the way, Jerome Hughes is out of the game tomorrow against Lebanon. Jerome Hughes, so I think that Kieran Foran will go into the 7 role, which would be great for the Titans to see him get a bit of, get a bit of, I like it. A bit of Foz going. Foz going hard. By the way, don't forget as well, guys, tomorrow we're going to be doing the boxing between Georgie Kambosos and Devin Haney. Should be a big one. Debbie says, thoughts on the teams for Kiwis and Lebanon because they got announced. Yeah, I could go have a look here while we're waiting because it is in 40 minutes. Maybe we'll do that next because we're probably going to talk a lot more about this game here than about those ones. But yeah, we'll talk about that in a bit. 04 Media says, Luai will run this game. He will be the deciding factor in my opinion. He will be the deciding factor, whether it be positive or negative. He will be the deciding factor. If he doesn't play well, England will run rampant. If he does play well, then, give the Samoans a shout, man. Give him a nice little click, give him a chance. Big Papa says Tyron May isn't a winger, though. No, Taylor May is who we're talking about here. Jerry Bose says Luai is the grub of all grubs. Yes, absolutely. As Paul says, this game could go either way for me, Samoa, but I won't be surprised if England win. Well, Samoa are the favourites. England are the underdogs, which I find absurd. I think that England should definitely be the underdogs here. The favourites here. I think that England on their home turf, sold out crowd, Newcastle, bing bang boom, Newcastle, St James Park, going to be awesome. Actually, let me just quickly check here the score of that Crystal Palace game. Let me just quickly check. Ronos, the score of the Crystal Palace game. Oh, it went up to 14 degrees. Wow, Leicester Palace might actually end 0-0. That's crazy, man. That's crazy. Ulamanu says, I'm excited to see the forward packs go head-to-head. Yeah, kind of. Hold on, let me just get rid of something here. I want to get rid of this one here. Bang, and... Oh, jeez, I just did the wrong thing here. Give me 1 second. Bang, got it back up. All right. The forwards are okay. I think that the forward pack of the English is going to be really phenomenal. And I think that Samoa have a bit of a weak pack comparatively. I really think that if anyone's going to win by the forwards today, it's going to be England. England have a better forward pack than Samoa. It's just that, for me, I think that Samoan backs are probably better. But look at this. Tom Burgess from the Rabbitohs, Luke Thompson from the Bulldogs, really two solid guys there. You got Victor Radley, who's normally a lock. He's in the back row alongside Elliot Whitehead from the Raiders. That's a really solid back row there for England. Then Morgan Knowles, I don't know a great deal about him, but his name does sound familiar. But then you go to Samoa, who have Papali'i and Paulo, who are great, but can very much have their off game. Papali'i getting a little bit on now. Junior Paulo can definitely go missing if he isn't given the ball in the right area and doesn't really kind of get that chug going. These conditions might suit him, though. Jaden Sewer and Instagram blocker Aloye, that's an average back row for me. I'm not a big fan of that back row. And then Kelma Tuolangi is okay. You know what I'm saying? We haven't seen a great deal from Tuolangi yet. So if I'm going to give an advantage here in the forwards, it definitely would be towards the English side. But then again, you get Spencer Lenny off the bench. Wow. You get Martin Tapau. Wow. Tyrone May, and then Harris Tavita as a potential, obviously, half or fullback there. You know, it's a good team. It's still a good team, man. Don't get me wrong. Ulanamani says, I'm excited to see the four packs go head-to-head. People are getting timed out left, right, and centre right now. Resi Das says, facts, my guy. Appreciate you. David Tupou says, I'm suppressing shocked how fast Tanner May is faster than your boy Brian To'o. I haven't really noticed. Nathan Kaleli says, who you backing, BKR? I want Samoa to win, but I do think that England win. I want Samoa to win, but I do think England sneak it. But it will be a close game. I can't see a blowout here. If there is a blowout, I think that the only reasonable blowout option would actually be England. But I don't think that happens. I think it'll be a close England win. But then again, if Samoa click on every level, then Samoa could win by big as well. But I just think that it's going to be a real grindy game. Could be a 14-12er, could be 16-14 kind of deal. I don't think there's going to be a field goal kicked because it's just not really those kind of conditions. But who's the field goal kickers for both teams? Georgie Williams, I would assume. I think that's probably it. Maybe Jack Wellesby, I don't know. But I'd say Georgie Williams is probably the main one. And then you go to Samoa, Jerome Luai probably could. Milf would be the guy. Milford would be their field goal kicker. I think that's about it, really. Yeah, it'd be between Luai and Milf, but I think Milf would go for that. You know, the best Milf in the business. Vincent Rama says Samoa. Jack Sparks says Samoa by plus 26.5. Oh, I think so, mate. Plus 26.5? Plus 26.5, brother. Surely they're going to get plus 26.5. O4Me says 0-0. I need Leicester for my bet. That's crazy. I probably would have gone like a high scoring draw probably for Crystal Palace and Leicester because Leicester's defense is shouting. Resi Dad says Jerome Luai just wants to be hated. Well, good, because we do. Mr. Kelly says, does England have most of their players playing civilly? Yes, most of the players do. Well, half and half, really. Sam Tompkins, yes. Tommy Mackinson, yes. Callum Watkins, yes. Herbie Farnworth, no. Dominic Young, no. Jack Wellesby, yes. George Williams, yes. Thomas Burgess, no. Michael McLaurin, yes. Luke Thompson, no. Ellie Whitehead, no. Victor Radley, no. Morgan Knowles, yes. And then the whole bench is civilly, but it's actually kind of 50-50, a bit more 50-50 than you'd expect. Sebastian says, the majority is civilly talent. Kind of. Agreed, Samoa pack look underwhelming. TW says, some Panther Blues Samoan players choke a bit under pressure. It showed an origin with Luai, Crichton, To'o. Whilst, yes, man, Origin's a very different breed. Islanders don't really actually understand it as much, and people from even Victoria or other parts of Australia, England, no one gets it. And unless you're from Queensland or New South Wales, you don't really understand the actual rivalry. It's just a face for a rivalry in regards to a lot of other aspects. Origin is it does mean more to Queenslanders. I don't give a shit what Andrew Johns says, because Andrew Johns actually agreed with it a couple of years ago and then changed his opinion on it because he's crying on air or some shit saying we died bleeded for New South Wales. Cool, that's great, but in the same sense, you agreed 2 years ago that it means more to Queensland for a lot of other aspects, not just rugby league. Because New South Wales always go on favourites and Queensland are always underdogs and they always get it. A little bit different between Origin and the international game. So, yeah, I wouldn't say too much in regards to that being a big teller overall. But I guess you do have to look at it. You do have to still look at it, I guess. Theophilus says, Drum Luai is cocky and doesn't care what anyone thinks. Yeah, he's a muppet. Because he's a muppet. Ifal Arasi says, Fiji for the upset of the tournament will be ruse. Oh, jeez, you've got Fiji for an upset? Well, they weren't good. They weren't good last week. Dasmay said, Roos and Kiwis final. Well, it can't be Kangaroos and Kiwis. The Kangaroos and the Kiwis will play each other in the semi-final regardless. You cannot have anything different unless Fiji surprise or Lebanon/Ireland. They're the only three teams that maybe you kind of give a shout, but surely not. But yeah, Australian Kiwis are destined to play each other in the semi-final. Paula Lesser says, let's go Samoa. Dasmate says, go Samoa. Big Papa says, Tyrone and Chanel are both utility players. Should have added another prop like Hamlin Newelly or Royce Hunt for one of them. I would have preferred Royce Hunt. You know, I would have loved to have seen Royce Hunt come on there, but apparently not. O for me says, Wellesby kicking more likely. Oh, I thought that there would have been Georgie Williams considering. I'm talking about field goals here, not conversions and whatnot. Master So says, to be honest, they should have put Luciano at starting back rower. Luciano, I don't think he's here. I don't think he's come to the World Cup, has he? Lion New Zealand says, nah, this ain't the old days. Samoa to win by 12 plus. Well, I hope so, Lion New Zealand. I hope so. NRL Fan 5 says, hi, hello, mate. Cumbrian Mackham says, England by 4. Big Papa says, hope I'm proven wrong. Couch Coach Malcolm says, I got sent them up at timeout bench for talking too much about KFC. Fair enough, mate. You know what? Fair enough. Burger King over KFC, I'm sorry. Something wrong with you too. Junior AUT says, hey, what's up? I've been a subscriber since 2019. I appreciate it, dude. Well, we're cracking on here. A bit different now than was 2019. 2019, we didn't even really stream. We were just all about the vlogs and whatnot. But now, obviously, we're streaming pretty much every day. So get around us. We're a bit different, but I appreciate you still tuning in. Lion New Zealand says, sorry, Islanders get Origin. PNG was a part of Queensland at one point in time, we understand. No, you don't, because you're not from Queensland, New South Wales. I'm not insulting you. I'm just saying that it's a lot more than just rugby league. It's not about rugby league. Origin's not about rugby league. That's the thing. It's not about rugby league. That's the face for it. That's what I'm saying. This is why you don't really get it, because it's more of an underdog outside of sport that kind of comes out in Origin, and like I said, that's the face of it. So no, you don't, but I understand you understand the rivalry of it, and I know that you get the fierceness of it, but unless you're from Queensland, New South Wales, you don't. It's not really. Yeah, it's really difficult to explain. Hexty Cunny says, go England, Fetty Brownson, I'm Samoan, but Luai likes Sticky. David said, I think Tonga versus New Zealand or Oz for the finals. It's a good shout. It's a very good shout. That'd be an awesome final. Master Soda says, Lebanon's Moses and Dewey is an underrated halves combo. It is an underrated halves combo, but their backs and forwards are all a bit lackluster overall. But like Kiraz is fullback, normally plays on the wing, but Kiraz is fullback. It'll be interesting to see how Lebanon do go. They've got good halves, but most of their team is still quite average. Scott Anderson says, England have a poor team, but Wellesby is world class. Future for that lad, big future for that lad. Well, apparently he's a fullback for you guys over there in England. So, you know, he probably is, but in the same sense, apparently he's a fullback there. Scott Anderson says, England have a poor... That's right. Sylvester Lola here says, England by 10. You're a Tongan, aren't you? You're a Tongan. You don't want some out the window, you. I can see it. I can see it right through you, sir. Big Bob says, Luciano has recent domestic violence charges, so he was told not to come. Yeah, there you go. Santa Monica says, it's the first game of the World Cup. It is, mate. Yeah, it is. Cumbrian Mackham says, Jack Wellesby be end up playing NRL. Oh, be careful, Cumbrian, because you guys all said that about Sammy Tompkins too, and he did. And he humiliated himself at the Warriors. We were excited for him. You know, most people were excited to watch what Sammy Tompkins was going to provide in the NRL, but obviously it just didn't work out there. And unfortunately, he went back to England and he's killing it again. Fair enough to him. But then again, we've had an insult about Sammy Tompkins in the chat already. Dons for now says, let's go Samoa. Mike, don't worry, he's getting around the UK. They're Great Britain. O4 Media says, I think 18-14 England. Fiji and Boy says, this World Cup will only be competitive if Fiji had all the NRL players, injury-free, for example. Saifidi brothers, Tarek Simmons, Makara Valawa, Kane Evans, Marcelo Montoya, and Tana Milne. So that's a very Fijian-based perspective. It's going to be very competitive regardless. But for Fiji... sorry, I just got a message from my roommate. For Fiji, yes. Unfortunately, this is not going to be a good World Cup for Fiji. You know, I love my Viti 11 boys, my Fiji boys. Dosso Viti. But it's going to be a bit of a hard tournament to watch for Fiji. Like, they'll get through the group stages, you'd assume. They'll beat Scotland, and they should beat Italy. Apparently, Scotland are the favourites everybody there. But Fiji should be definitely getting in second. But there is an opportunity they could miss out on the quarterfinals, absolutely. Here we go. Lion, here we go. I want to see what this says. Something about that I don't get here. Hold on. Here we go. Where is it? I want to make sure to read this comment because I can see it's telling me something. Sorry, I know what you're saying, but you've never been in PNG during Origin. It's different. People actually die from bets. Not the point at all. It's not anything about... No, I don't even understand what you're referring to. Like, that's cool, but that's psychotic. That's not anything to do with what we're talking about here. Origin's not about rugby league, realistically. It's about deeper things. But this is what I'm saying. You guys don't get it because it's about rugby league for you, which is different. Like, it's massive for you. Don't get me wrong. It doesn't mean that you don't enjoy it. It doesn't mean that you're not crazy about it. But it's just that the core of it is not realistically about rugby league, if you know what I'm saying. But you don't really, because you're not from there. I'm not insulting you. I'm just saying people who aren't from Queensland, New South Wales don't get the core of it. This is why I say when people are always saying like, oh, what if we chuck in an Islander team? Or why don't we have Islanders in it? It's like, no, that's not the whole purpose of it. But like I said, I completely respect the Papua New Guineans. Love it. Don't get me wrong. It's an amazing game to watch. But the core of it is not being heard here. Theophilus says, yes, Don's been asked to Samoa 12+. Not sure, says, BK, are you going to sleep after this game, wake up for the Oz Fiji game? I've already slept today, man. I'm on English time schedule, so I woke up at 4 p.m. today. So no, I'm in a completely different schedule to you guys now. This is the beauty of being able to do YouTube like full time. Is that I'm able to literally adjust my schedule. Master says, what would the time be for England right now? Ooh, about 1 p.m. or something like that, 5 past 1. By the way, guys, the game starts in about 20 minutes time. Hit that thumbs up button. Come on, smack that thumbs up button and subscribe if you are new around here. Fiji Islander says, England are the underdog team to watch. Everyone seems to count them out, but they are more than capable of producing huge upset. They're still the fourth favourites of the competition, mind you. Australia are the favourites, New Zealand second, I think Tonga are third, and then England at fourth. I wouldn't really say they're crazy upsets. I'm surprised that they are the underdog in this game, though. I'm very surprised, but you are right. You know, they definitely have it in them to. They definitely have it in them to get the job done here and the job done overall. They could definitely win it. No one thought they'd be in the final in the World Cup of 2017, but they got there. You know, they got there. So Wes Lola here says, yeah, you tell him, mate. Well, I'm not really trying to tell anyone. I'm not trying to offend anyone. I'm just telling you how it is. Like, you know, you can love the game. It doesn't mean that you get the whole meaning of it, but you can love it. There's no people die about it. That's cool. That's not the issue here, though. Rowan Arizona says 23 minutes left. I'm getting excited, baby. Get around it. Lion says, no egg. I enjoy his content of standing traffic. No, you're a good Lion, New Zealand. Don't worry, man. Don't worry. You've got an opinion, you're allowed it. Daynam Gatoloi says Samoa vs England, and it's going to be a big one, absolutely. Fiji Island says 2:06 p.m. UK time. I was close enough. I think I got it right. Did I say 2:06 p.m? Maybe. Knowledge Luke says, how big a loss will Jerome Hughes be for New Zealand? Well, you're more than likely going to see Kieran Foran go into that 7 role, right? So it's not huge, but it's still big. It's big enough, right? It's still big enough. Dalmini says, Cook Islands for the win. Ooh, it's going to be a tough one, man. I don't know about that one. I'm a bit nervous for him. I am a little bit nervous for the old cookies, you know, the old cookies. It's going to be interesting because their team got pumped in the mid-season test by a weakened Samoa team, and I think they've got another good 10 to 15 years before they're a big team on the world circuit. But maybe I'm wrong. Ryan Zarko says, I'm going to watch the first half, then wake up for Oz Fiji. There you go. Erica Roos says, as a Papua New Guinean who's lived in Queensland for a time, I get your point. State of Origin is just another cultural, sporting, and medium to play out the intense interstate rivalry. Absolutely. It's more than just Origin. That's what I'm trying to say. Thank you, Erica. Keves Acosta says, Ayo, my guy. Here he is, all the way in Samoa. Fijian Boy says, Pacific Brothers win. Let's go. Master Son says, other cookies getting more NRL players. Well, look, I think over time they'll start to see a lot more. Like, effectively, guys, I will say this. The reason why the islands have become so big in the international game again, or for the first time, is because of Tamalolo and Andrew Fafita selecting to go to Tonga instead of playing for Australia and New Zealand. That is what happened. That is literally why the Islands have gotten big again, because then players were like, oh, I might actually go play for them and become a part of this culture, a part of the international game, because the international game has been dead for a long time. It's now back. It's now rocking again. It's now huge, in comparison to what it used to be. It used to be a really, really boring game because Australia would win every single time, over and over again. You'd just be like, oh, come on, man, somebody else win. Now, it's like Australia probably do win, but at least Tonga's going to be there. Samoa's going to be there. England's going to be there. New Zealand's going to be there. You're going to have Papua New Guinea playing their hearts out. You're going to have Fiji going to play their hearts out. Now you've got the sneaky little Cook Islands coming through. Ireland have a bit of a sneaky team there. Bit of Jimmy Jolliffe, bit of Luke Keary. Even Italy normally are pretty well, but they're not doing too well this time around. Lebanon, Mitchell Moses, Adam Dewey, Jacob Carraz. All these teams are now a lot more fired up in comparison to what it used to be like. Because we used to be able to see like Tamalolo playing for New Zealand, or we used to be seeing Dave Fafita would have been playing for Australia. Tino might be going to Samoa for the next World Cup. You never know, and that's the interesting thing about it nowadays. Score prediction for this match, Ryan Zagra says, I'll go 16-14 to England. I'll go 16-14 England. Kefe Acosta says, is there anything showing on the screens or just black for you as well? What? Oh, jeez. I don't know why it does this. So guys, I bought this today. I went and bought this today, which was a new lamp, but the light bulb doesn't go in, so I have to fix this for tomorrow. I have to go buy another light bulb for tomorrow. So that would usually fix this nonsense here, because there would be a light behind me. So unfortunately, we had to deal with it tonight, but it'd be sorted by... can I get rid of it? It'll be sorted by tomorrow. It'll be sorted by tomorrow. I did sort it out. I did. Samuel Pritchard says, who will step up and win the game for England, Samoa? If England win, it'll be... Hainsey, get off of mate. You guys are shocking. Who will step up and win the game for England? It would be Wellesby and Georgie Williams. It has to be from the halves. But then again, you could make a big argument for the forwards because they need to lay the platform, the foundations. But then for Samoa, it's going to have to be Jerome Luai. Theophilus says, much respect to the Tonga brothers from Papua New Guinea. Knowledge Lucas, do you think Tonga can upset Australia again like they did in 2019? No, but I would love to see it. Big Sundo, the big Justin Sundo. Here he is. Get around him. He's ready to rock and roll. Jada says, good A. Good A. That's an interesting way of saying g'day, but good A. Sylvester Lollahia says, Victor Radley. What about him? Cafe Acosta says, when's kickoff? Kickoff is in 18 minutes time. 18 minutes time. So plenty of time to put your feet up, get ready to rock and roll. I've got a bottle of water here. I start a challenge tomorrow, actually, at 12 a.m. tonight, in about 50 minutes time, called the 75 Hard Challenge. Dear me. So I've got to drink like 4 litres of water a day. I've got 2 workouts a day at different times, one outside, one inside. Obviously, diet specifically, no cheat meals or alcohol for this whole 75 days, and also there's something else. I'll read 10 pages of a book each day. So tomorrow's going to be a big one, and I've got my water ready. Big Papa says, agree, Blaze. Tamalolo and Fafita honour their heritage and being a Pacific Islander over repping a Tier 1 nation. Inspired all the other boys, including Samoans, etc., do the same. Exactly right. That's exactly right. Wilhelm Banse says, got the KFC in the microwave, bro. You got the KFC in the microwave? Something. What's going on here? What's the KFC nonsense tonight? What's going on here, lad? Why are we talking about KFC so much? Jared Choi says, looking forward to kickoff. Should be a belter of a game. You'd hope so. Demi says, we deserve to see a Polynesian versus Oz All-Star game. I guess. Yeah. I guess it'd be pretty cool. Yeah, it'd be pretty cool if we did that. That'd be awesome. Be awesome to see. I'm not going to say no. Jade says, it's not a bad viewer count for Midnight over East. But the thing is, man, this is the World Cup. These views are going to be a bit bigger. We're going to have a pretty big World Cup here, man. So... and you wait till the Australia game, Tonga Papua New Guinea on Tuesday morning. It's going to be at 4:30 in the morning, 3:30 in the morning. You watch, that view count will be mass. Because Tonga to Papua New Guineans, crazy about the rugby league. They'll get up in all times of the morning. But Australia should have quite a decent amount of people tomorrow as well. Sam Wallace says, do you think Joseph will play at fullback? Well, it's there. He is playing fullback. There's no will he? He is playing fullback. Big Bubba says, from what I've been told, is how the players are treated in terms of flights and accommodations, first class versus economy. Of course, the islands aren't going to have a huge amount of money to spend on first class, man. So, they're not really going to have the that kind of stuff ready to rock and roll for him. Riley Kappa says Oz versus the world. That'd be pretty cool. That'd be pretty cool, actually. Australia versus the world. Yeah. So you've got New Zealand, Samoa, Tonga. You probably see most New Zealanders though. So it's effectively Australia versus New Zealand. But then again, you'd add in the likes of Tamalolo. You'd add in the like of Jerome Luai still could get a shout over Dylan Brown. I honestly wouldn't be surprised if the number 6 was Jerome Luai for outside of the world. The 7 would be probably Jerome Hughes, I would say. The 9 would probably be maybe Brandon Smith. The fullback, who would that be? Joey Manu. Joey Manu would get that fullback role. Who else would be there? On the wings, you'd probably have maybe Mulatalo and... who's a New Zealand winger right now? Mulatalo would be there. See, this is the thing. You're not really looking too much at England. You look at England for the forwards, maybe. You'd look at England for the forwards, and maybe you'd go with a Lukey Thompson or something like that. I still don't know. James Fisher-Harris, Mosley Oda. I don't know how many England players could get in. Toxic Ant-Man says, Isan Muppet, the captain for Cook Islands, you shut your dirty, dirty mouth there, Toxic Ant-Man, before we start talking about big fella buddy Corey Parker. Wilson says, do we watch you commentating on the game or watch the game? So I have to commentate, bro. I can't show you the game due to broadcasting restrictions. It's illegal. The best I can do is tell you exactly what's going on, interact with you in the chat, have a bit of a laugh, have a bit of fun, put your opinion on this, and chat with you. But unfortunately, you're not going to be able to find it on the YouTube, no. What a time to be a sports fan. Yeah, I saw Justin Sunder's comment before about 3 World Cups in the space of the next month or two. We've got the FIFA World Cup in about a month's time, exactly, actually. And then we've got the Rugby League World Cup on now. Cricket World Cup starts this week. It's going to be crazy, baby. Crazy. Fiji Islander says Trans-Tasman versus Pacific Islanders. Oh, bro, stop it. You don't want Australia and New Zealand to combine. Settle down. Okay, we'll take the Kiwi forwards and we'll have the Australian backs. You don't win. You don't win, baby. Sivo and Bizza wings. Ooh, that's a good shout. Oh, Micah Sivo and Brian Toe on the wings. Ooh, baby. Now that's something special. Big Papa says, just saw Hamanueli is starting at second row and Aloye at lock. Tuilagi dropping back to the bench. Okay, so they've changed it then. There you go. Crazy New Zealand's strong to stay awake. This is why I changed my schedule so that I wake up at 4 o'clock so that I'm ready to go here for the night. Jared Toy says, whose forwards are better between England and Samoa? England. England's forwards are better. Samoa's forwards are less. But the back line is Samoa's favour. The back line is in Samoa's favour. But the forward line for me is in England's favour for sure. Guys, 15 minutes until this World Cup starts. Oh boy. 15. Do you want me to go through the team line? We'll go through the team lines again here. We'll go through the team lines again. But apparently they've changed a little bit. But I'll still read through this. And then correct me if I'm wrong. So for England, they've got Sammy Tompkins as the fullback, with Tommy Mackinson and Dominic Young on the wings. Callum Watkins and Herbie Farnworth in the centres, with Jack Wellsby in the 5'8", Georgie Williams in the halfback. You've got Thomas Burgess and Luke Thompson front row, Michael McLaurin as the hooker, with Elliot Whitehead and Victor Radley back row, Morgan Knowles as the lock, Matty Lease, Mike Cooper, Chris Hill and Mike McKeegan as the interchange, with Mark Sneed and Kai Pearce-Paul as the reserves. Move over to the Samoan team right now. Joseph Sawali is the fullback, with Brian To'o and Brian To'o and Hamisa Tabuafido on the wings. Isaac Tango and Stephen Crichton in the centres. Jerome Luai is the 5'8". Anthony Milford is the halfback, with prop Josh Papali'i and Junior Paulo as the front rowers. Danny Levi is the hooker, with Jaden Sewer and Instagram blocker Josh Aloye as the back row, and Kalma Tuilangi is the lock. Tyrone May, Spencer Leniu, Martin Tapau and Channel Harris Tavita is the interchange, with Oregon Kafusi and Braden Hamanueli as the 18th and 19th man reserves. Bateman not playing? No, he's not playing, Theophilus. Can the English in the chat let us know why Bateman's not playing? Wilhelm Bunce says, I've got $500 on Papali'i first try scorer. Sure you do, buddy. Sunday says, kickoff 12:30. Kickoff is in 10 minutes time. 10 minutes time. Crazy New Zealand has been awake since 7 a.m. Well, mate, that's the problem, mate. You sort of sorted that out. You shouldn't have been waking up till later. It was a Saturday. You should have been waking up, buddy, 5 p.m. Get my son at your mouth says, world team, one Manu, I like it. Sivo and AJ on the wings. No. Brian To'o, mate. No. There's no way you couldn't have Brian To'o on the wing. Sivo and Brian To'o, Suali'i and Olam in the centres. Olam's a great shout. I'd probably say Olam, and I wouldn't probably say Suali in the centres. Suali's a winger or a fullback. He's not a centre. I'd probably put Stephen Crichton there, or I probably put Stephen Crichton there. Yeah, no, your world team is no. Sorry. Doesn't Sunday says Samoa favourites for this game. If not, they are looking a good bet. I think that England should be the favourites, but yes, Samoa are the favourites. But I think England should be the favourites in this game. David Turpo says, it's tough because I agree with you. Suwali is better as a winger, but again, Joe Suwali wants to be a fullback, so yeah, who can you trust? Well, it's cool that you want to be a fullback, but in the same sense, so is Stephen Crichton, but Stephen Crichton's not a good fullback. Just because you want to be a fullback doesn't mean you're a good fullback. And we've found that out with Stephen Crichton. He's not a good fullback. He just doesn't do it. So he played a little bit when Dylan Edwards was... but in the same sense, he just doesn't do it. So it's like, it's all well and good. And Val Holmes, he tried his best to play fullback, was not a good fullback, right? He really wanted to play fullback when he got back from the NFL, wasn't good. And then went back to his wing and didn't really click it there, but went to the centres and has had an absolutely fantastic year in the centres for the Cowboys and Queensland. Z25 says, I was up at 6 but went back to sleep at 7 p.m. and woke up at 11 a.m. watching Premier League and rugby all night. Good stuff, mate. So, oh yeah, Premier League's on all night tonight. It's going to be a big one. Get why something your mouse is 12 a.m. Give me a break. I'm never giving you a break, mate. Never. Not one time ever. By the way, guys, if you are new to the channel, hit that subscribe button and then you can refresh the stream and get involved in the chat. It's going to be a big chat tonight, so get around it. Knowledge Lyric says, Joseph Marner's the one, Brian To'o on the one wing with Wonga. Get out of here. I'm not even reading the rest of your comment. Wonga Blake in the wing. Settle down, Muppet man. Brian To'o and bloody Wonga Blake. Brian To'o, yeah, but Wonga Blake on the wing. I was like a Micah Sivo. Settle down, bucko. Xavier Rounds, if a union player were allowed to play league just for the World Cup, would that significantly make other teams better? Well, that's just a silly question. Ryan Zarkle says, man said Wonga Blake. I can't believe that bloke just said Wonga Blake on the wing. Kefez, I will let you know when the game's on. I will literally commentate the game for you. The game has not started yet. The game starts in 10 minutes time, brother. The game starts in literally 10 minute time. Justin says, I actually want England to win so we get Tonga versus Samoa quarterfinal. I agree, Jasper. How awesome would that be? How awesome would that be? Knockout quarterfinal Samoa Tonga. That'd be massive. By the way, how good is St. James Park? How good is St. James Park? What a beautiful stadium. What a beautiful stadium. I still can't believe someone had Wonga Blake on the wing. Who has Wonga Blake on the wing? Get out of my face. Yeah, Wonga Blake on the wing. Okay, who's the other guys? So you didn't select Ronaldo Molotalo over Wonga Blake. You didn't select Micah Sivo. I would even select Mikau Ravalawa on the wing. I would take Alex Johnston on the wing over Wonga Blake. I like Wonga Blake, but in the same sense, like, brother, come on. Like, there's many other better wingers around. You'd even take probably Dom Young. I'd probably take Dom Young over him on the wing. Yeah, I'd probably take Dom Young. And then the wingers here today, Hamiso and Brian To'o. I'd probably still take Hamiso or Taylor Mate. Like a brother, Wonga Blake? Come on, mate. Come on, brother. Sandra Morland says, might be controversial, but I prefer Munster and DC in the halves than Munster and Cleary. Well, we'll see tonight, won't we? We'll see tonight, won't we? So they've got the flag bearers out right now. They've got the flag bearers out. Wow, they must really get this stuff off quickly because the game starts in 8 minutes' time and the whole stadium right now is has red, yellow, and something else on it. But all the flags are out in the field as we speak. Leicester Crystal Palace ended 0-0. All right, well, at least they get a clean sheet for Eze. Sylvester, a lot of here says, Wonga Blake, you're joking. Sunday says, stadium a lot better. Oh, here we go. Don't start me on the G-goal. Don't start me on the G-goal, Justin. Don't do it. Don't start me. Don't start me. Malcolm says, London's saying the best. Yeah, if you want to lose. They do a lot of losing there, the old West Ham. Hey, where are you guys now? Still relegated? Regular says 2, Brian To'o. 5, Micah Sivo. 3, Justin Olam, 7, Crichton in the centres. Luai all around. Mitchell Moses. Oh, Moses is a really good shout, actually. You'd either go Mitchell Moses, Jerome Hughes. You'd consider George Williams. I'd probably say Mitchell Moses, yeah, actually. I would actually probably say Mitchell Moses would get the nod. And you'd probably put Jerome Luai with Mitchell Moses. Even though Dylan Brown Moses play at Parramatta level, we all know how that worked out in the grand final, didn't we? We all know how that worked out in the grand final. Oh boy, 7 minutes away here from the World Cup starting. I'm so excited. So excited. Moses can't play big games in my opinion. Yeah, I don't disagree with you. I don't disagree with you. But then again, what's Jerome Hughes done when he's not been alongside Munster? We're going to see a lot from Jerome Hughes in this tournament. It'd be really awesome to see if Jerome Hughes can really... But again, he's not playing his first week, but it's going to be awesome to see if Jerome Hughes can get something going here without his partners. Just like obviously we're looking at Jerome Luai to see what he does without Cleary. Alexis Dewey is better than Luai and Brown. Okay, mate. Sachin Collins is a clean sheet for Danny Ward. Didn't expect that. Oh, yeah. I had Raya anyway. I put Raya on my goalkeeper who did well. Jacob says, who's taking out the grand final next year? Oh, I couldn't even care less about the NRL just yet, bro. That's way too far ahead for me. I'm not too sure. I'll start thinking about that after the Rugby League World Cup. But obviously, Panthers are in with a shout. I don't think they do, though. Roosters will be there. But I think Gold Coast Titans 100%. David Brown's not a good crowd by the looks of it. Not a good crowd? Oh, yeah. No, it's not actually. Well, this is what happens though, man. You've got to remember that England don't really care a great deal about rugby league, right? England don't really care a great deal about rugby league. Like the north of the country kind of care about it, but in the same sense, like, yes, it's disappointing because there'd be much better crowds elsewhere. But obviously, you know, the host of the nation can't even fill out the stadium right now, which is very disappointing. Very, very disappointing, man. So we're just waiting here. They're still just doing this opening ceremony, effectively. Big Papa says, delay kickoff according to commentator due to tech audio issues with the band entertainment. Yeah, well, I don't even know what's going on, man. All I can see is kids on the field and dancing and some bloke running up the field right now. Jacob says, you mean the Warriors? I mean, the more Warriors? You buddy's the biggest streamer that ever did dream. Let's be serious now. This is a very serious channel, mate. Knowledge leaks, this World Cup should have been in Australia. No. We had the World Cup in Australia, Papua New Guinea and New Zealand in 2017. You've got to mix it around. Guys, if you think this is a bad crowd, you wait until France. You wait until 2015. 2025 in France. It's going to be less crowd. You watch. You watch. Fiji Islander says, this World Cup should have been Australia. Fiji Islander says it's too cold. That's wide. But they go out in this anyway. Like, you'll see packed out stadiums for the football regardless. You'll see for the football regardless. Ryan Douglas says, pre-game entertainment is wild. This is shocking. I don't understand what's going on right now. Apparently the kickoff has been delayed here for some reason, but like this is just simply dreadful. They're just standing up. I don't understand what's happening right now. I don't get it. Timmy says, what is the lead singer of the band? I don't even know what you're talking about. What's happening right now? I don't get what's happening. I actually just genuinely don't understand what's happening right now. What am I running around? Bro, he's literally just running around at the moment. The guy is literally just running around. There's nothing happening on the game. Ryan says, what am I running around? Justin Sunnett says, and people say this stadium is better than the stadium I like. Can't even get a mic working. Well, it is better than the stadium I like. Eric Rose says, well, this is an embarrassing start of the Rugby World Cup. But it's like, is it surprising? Is it surprising? Like, we've seen a lot of schmozzles in regards to this Rugby League World Cup so far, especially with team lists and numbers and whatnot. David Tupou says, Kotoni Stags. Wow. Yeah, he's not playing this World Cup. He's not playing, unfortunately. That would have been huge. Is there 25's bigger crowds at Dragons games? Ooh, that's a tough one. I don't know about that. Dragons games. Mate, Dragons games. I don't know about that. This is a schmozzle to start this World Cup. What is happening right now? I don't know. Jack Driver says England will win 13 plus. Cool, mate. Alex says sleep should be better than this entertainment. Bro. I'd rather listen to Blocker than watch this dribble. All I can see right now is just it saying England versus Samoa live from St. James Park, and we're looking from outside the stadium on KO. The game's meant to start in 2 minutes' time. We haven't had the anthems. They haven't come out into the field. This is just a muzzle. Guys, hit that thumbs up button, subscribe. Let's get to 20,000 on this stream. Let's get to 20,000 subscribers on this stream. TW says Poms at home will be hard to beat. Samoans and Tongans were inspired in 2017 with their fans in New Zealand. Be different in England for them. I agree. Timmy Carr says they took the camera away so we don't see the mess. Probably, mate. This is a shambles. Charlie Cole, guys, if you're English in the chat, can you sort this shit out, eh? Why some of your mouses know it's at a toilet, Justin? Yeah, the World Cup final is at a toilet at Old Trafford. Absolutely. JKT says, if Cook Islands had their Indigenous players play for them, would you rate them? Where would you rate them? They'd be okay. There'd still not be anything crazy special, but they'd be a little bit better. They still probably wouldn't be getting through the group stage over PNG or Tonga. Zappa says Herbie is back to, which is good to see. Yeah, it's good to see Herbie Farnworth. I actually am starting to believe that Tony Staggs is probably the better talented centre, but at the moment you'd probably say that Herbie Farnworth is the better centre because Tony Staggs is just too hot and cold for my liking, man. Somebody says Herbie is back. As Fiji Islanders wait for the Fiji game, there's probably more Fijians here than there is in Fiji. What, in England? Oh, you live in England, do you, Fiji Islander? Is that what you're saying? Well, maybe. You'll see a large Fijian contingent. And you'll probably notice that most of these people here at this England vs Samoa game is probably Samoans. Gus Couture says $50 in Samoa to win. Any takers? I think that England win, but in the same sense, if you do it, go for it, man. They're the favourites, though. Cam, this is a joke. It's going to be 4 AM when Australia plays. Yeah, well, they'll have to... Yeah, I'll be streaming at Haney vs Cambosos. But yes, the thing is, man, the game's not meant to start for Australia vs Fiji until... 4 hours away, right? So, like, it's not... Oh, no, sorry, 5 hours away. 4:30 AM AEST. So, yeah, 5 hours away, 4:30 AM. So, don't stress, man. This won't impact the Australia game at all. Pahendra says, who got the Dally M Centre of the Year? Oh, jeez. Centre of the Year, who got it? I think... I can't remember. I dead set can't remember. Maybe Joey Manu and somebody else? I can't remember. No, I don't think Joey Manu got it. Who else? Who got it? Who got it? I can't remember. Someone in the chat let us know. JKT says, brass Samoans are everywhere. Of course they are. Erica, when I was at Las Vegas for the Sevens, the whole stadium was basically Samoans. Erica Roo says, I'm a Bronx. Val Holmes. Yeah, Val Holmes got one, Crazy New Zealand. Erica Roo says, I'm a Bronx fan. I'm so sorry. And let me tell you how frustrating Staggs is given his talent. I know, Erica. I've been saying for years and years and years on this channel that I believe that he is the best centre in the game when Latrell's not playing centre. But obviously, yeah, he's really been disappointing the last year or so. Yeah, it really has been. Nah, it wouldn't have been Olam. Yeah, Valimanu. There you go, Valimanu. Yeah, but this time, so I do tier rankings every year of a pre-season tier rankings of all the players in one position and rank them. Usually, I fight for Stags to be top 3, top 2, but this year he'll be taking a drop off elite, for that's for sure. He won't be elite, that's for sure. Star Wars fanboy says currently at the airport, so I can't watch the game. Thanks for streaming and commentating so I can listen. No, I appreciate it, man, for tuning in. Noel says all the people waving red and blue are English. Oh, what? Is there not many Samoans here, is there? Well, I can see all the flags here, and they're showing heaps of people there, but I also saw the top area of that stadium. I also saw... Yeah, wait a second. 11:30 PM. What airport's open at this time? Unless you're going international. So you must be going international then, because there would be no domestic flights right now. Game was meant to start, absolute disgrace. The game was meant to start a minute ago, 2 minutes ago, but we have not even seen the players come out on the field yet. We have not... What's going on here? Alex says that the entertainment made me excited for Wales vs Cook Islands. Yeah, I just know... Yeah, all those Samoan flags, they're all English people. Alright, so that entertainment was shocking. I think they're coming out now. You'd hope so. You would hope so. Yeah, Fitch is walking out now. Here we go. Hurry up and kick off. My eyes are burning. Well, here we go. They are walking out now, so Junior Paulo leads him out. Sammy Tompkins leading out England. Here we go. Big Papa says, are the people who are waving blue and red flags who rep Samoa all English? I think so. They didn't look Samoan, that's for sure. That's for sure. But the class is, why are they giving the Poms the Samoan flags? I think it's just so that they can represent them. I don't know. I don't know, which is weird. It's really weird if that's the case. Riley Cafford says, glad that abomination is over. Let the game begin. Dreadful, bro. Dreadful. This looks pretty cool, though. Like, this is starting to look pretty cool, but you can see that whole top corner is just empty. The whole top corner. Pahendro says there are cities given to host each country in England. Wait, what? Oh, each count? Oh, you mean county, is what you're saying. And also says, how many people getting paid to wave these flags? Mate, get me there, and I'll wave a flag if you give me money for it. Get me there. Get me there. TW says, go Poland. Yeah, Poland's not playing, mate. Yeah, Poland's not playing in this World Cup. Alright, so the Samoan national anthem will be the first one to be sung here. Charlie Collins says, they just have two sides of the stadium with different flags for effect. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. Well, at least we've got this now. This will be a good atmosphere, man. I reckon this is going to be a good atmosphere. St. James Park is a great stadium. Justin Sando knows it. Justin Sando knows it. So if you guys don't get that joke, he's a Sunderland fan who is the biggest rivals of the football club that this stadium is at. Jake, just imagine if India played. Mate, I'm not going to imagine if India played. I'm not going to, because India would lose by 400-0. 400-0, I would say. But all right, at least we got this going here now. At least we're going here now. Welcome to everyone who is all across the world for the start of the World Cup. Get my flag out, Blaze, aren't you, at the game? Ooh. Ooh. Got my new lamp that doesn't have a bulb. Ooh. Ooh. Malcolm, we got Australian commentators on TV. Well, you've got me, Malcolm, and I'm Australian. How about that? How about that? So there's the Samoan national anthem. Zay Brown says, have many Australians travelled to England for the World Cup? Probably not, mate, but there'll be a lot of Aussies in England anyway. It's dry. Let's go Samoa, Fiji Islander says. Zay Brown says, Virat Kohli running at Nelson. Let's go to Panthers, Crazy New Zealand says. Did they change this song? Is it God Save the Queen, or has it been changed to God Save the King yet? I haven't heard the national anthem since the passing of the Queen. God Save the King. Okay, yes, they did change the national anthem. There you go. Big Papa says, straight to hear God Save the King now. Yeah, exactly right. Yeah, exactly right. I haven't heard the national anthem since they've they obviously have had to change it, yeah? Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. That's a beautiful rendition by BKRsport. Here we go, guys. Here comes the World Cup. It's coming right at you. It's coming right at you. Both anthems done. And, oh, yeah, that's right. We get to see the Samoan haka now. The Samoan haka. Is it Sippy Tau or is that Tonga's? No, Sippy Tau is Samoans, isn't it? Sippy Tau, is that the Samoan one? Noel Solution says, Radley know the English national anthem? I don't think so, mate. It didn't look like it. Erica Ruth is going to have to get used to this king thing. Yeah, it's interesting. Oh, look at the Instagram blocker. Oh, he's a mad dog, isn't he? He's a mad dog. Look at him. Timmy Carr says, interesting to see if some of these English players up to the hype. Yeah. Well, it's Samoa as well. That's Tongan, JKT says. What's the Samoan one's name? David Turpo says, whoever sang the Samoan national anthem sucks. So horrible they ruined it. Bro, this World Cup right now is a bit of a shambles to start off with. So Junior Paulo standing up. The big bopper. The big bopper. Sivatau is Samoa. Sipitau Tonga. Yeah, there you go. He's a mad dog but wouldn't fight the G-Train. He's a muppet, that bloke. Patya. That Tongan, yeah. Jack Travis says, Victor Radley has probably never sang God Save the King in his life or the World Queen. Yeah, because he might have thought that he was going to try and play for Australia one day. So he knows the Australian national anthem, that's for sure. Paula was scary, not going to lie, get my something in your mouth, yeah? Jeez, look at the big bopper, man. He is a terrifying bloke. You wouldn't want him running at you. And he's also a boxer. Not the greatest boxer ever, but he's a boxer nonetheless, which is what every rugby league player believes that they can obviously be the best rugby league boxer that ever did box. Malcolm said, I thought there'd be a big opening ceremony in England's finest bands. Banjo says, have we reached 20k subscribers yet? No, we'll probably reach it tonight, hopefully. We'd hopefully reach it tonight. If you guys haven't subscribed yet, hit that subscribe button. But tonight we should be able to hit the old 20k. Hopefully, anyway. There's no guarantees, but we would appreciate it. She's a Samoan opera theatre thing based in London. Oh, there you go. Look at Brian Toll leading it from the front. Stephen Crichton. Well, Stephen Crichton doesn't really scare anybody. Like, he's a good player, but he doesn't look scary. Like, Becca says, surely any suggestions on where to watch the game? On KO is the best suggestion I can do. Or if you want to hear the game, I'll commentate it when it's on. But that's the best we can do because we can't show you the game due to broadcast restrictions. It won't be on YouTube. Somebody says, let's go, this should be good. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. I'm excited. I'm excited. I'm excited. I'm excited. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right, let's move that down like this, and let's go down like this. Bang. So who's going to be receiving the kickoff? I think the kickoff looks like it might be Samoa receiving first up here, which is awesome. Which is awesome here. Bang. Done. Bang. We're already close to 100 likes there, guys. Already close to 100 likes. Hit that thumbs up button. Let's get to 100 likes right now. All right, so Swidley in the fullback, Crichton and Tango as the... Oh, this is such an English football way of putting the team line up. This is such an English football way of putting the team line up. It's incredible. It's incredible. This is such an English football way of doing it. Becca Le Lewis is up the Toa. Up the Toa Samoa. JKT says SC is just pretty. Get watch something your mouse is Paul scared the whole team by himself. Noel says, why hasn't the game started yet? It's 11:39. Because of the pre-entertainment shenanigans. Fiji Islanders says spine tingling. Alright. Hopefully this is a really good... ULA... like what? ULA starting? What? Says 25 wonder if Martin Whitehouse likes rugby. No, he's a little pansy. He's a little pansy, the old Martin Whitehouse. Ashley Klein is the referee. Oh, get out of here, you muppet. Ashley Klein, good luck, Samoa. Good luck, Samoa. You got Ashley Klein as your referee. Justin Sunday says, I'm calling it now. Samoa going to win the World Cup. Good luck. Nevertheless says, hey, Blaze, ready for England to lose. We'd love to see, but I think that England win. I think 16-14 is my prediction. How long before Victor gets sent off, you reckon? Give him about 3 minutes. Give him 3 minutes or so. Timmy Kaz don't know Ashley Klein. Ashley Klein's the referee, guys. Be very careful now. Be very, very careful about this one. He's a big muppet, that guy. He's a scary bloke. You get distracted from his bald head. Sergeant Kelson says, how did that dumbass get the referee role? I know of the biggest game here. People say, like, it's like they think that all the fans don't know what they're talking about and they're just talking shit for no reason at Klein. Like, there's a reason they're talking smack. There's a reason that they're talking smack. It's because the guy is a genuine idiot. He's an idiot. So it will be Samoa who do receive the ball here, guys. 3 minutes is very generous. I'm a very generous man. I'm a generous man there, Alex. I'm generous. All right, here we go. And the kickoff. Well, England haven't even gone across the entire field here. They're obviously kicking off to the left-hand side. Why are we still waiting? What is with this game right now? Why are we still waiting with this kickoff? This is a schmozzle to start off with. This game has been a schmozzle with the entertainment all throughout to now. Pahandre says today, still exercise the captain challenges rule from the NRL. They do, yes. Oh my god, what's happening? Why is he spraying? So Tommy Mackinson is the one kicking here. Why are we still spraying? We are literally 12 minutes late and we've got some dude spraying his hands. Settle down, mate. Kick the ball. Would you kick the ball? Oh my god, Mackinson. Go back and kick the goddamn ball. Like, shit, man. All right, here we go. And the World Cup is on for 2022. And Samoa going to start with the ball here. Suaalii going to bring this ball to the 30. Jeez, he's going to get slapped in that first tackle. I can fly to England before he kicked that ball. Mate, he's too busy spraying his hands and to get the ball. So left-hand side, Danny Levi gives it off here to, is that Brian To'o maybe, who brings it up to about the 32. It was Brian To'o. They spread out left-hand side. England look really strange down Dominic Young's wing here. It doesn't look like Dominic Young and Callum Watkins are going out down where they're meant to be. They're really inside. They're really infield here, those two. So maybe Samoa can really pick them apart on that left-hand side because it's really strange the way they're defending it right now. So third tackle here for Samoa. They're going to bring this ball to the 45 now. It's going to be Josh Papali'i who gets there. GW says the Palms by 10. Well, they're starting off really strongly here in regards to the physicality of the game. Right-hand side gives it off, and on fourth tackle, they'll kick this one to about 15 metres out. Also, something that NRL fans need to understand. In the Super League, the try line, the end zone, effectively, what would we call it? The try zone. No, don't call it the try zone. The end goal is much shorter, much smaller in the Super League than it is over in the NRL. So you've got to be very careful with your kicks. The kicking game is going to be much in the advantage of the European teams. So third tackle now for England. They're going to get this ball to the halfway point. Oh, jeez. My headset is about to die. I need to charge it while it's on. So fourth tackle now. They get this ball, fifth tackle, to the 30-metre line now. 30-metre line on Samoa's side of the field. Kicks this one through, and it should straight up be Suaalii, who brings this ball back to the 10, back to the 15, and there you go. Oh, no, good run there from Suaalii, actually. That's a good run. Kelma Tuolangi Hattie hat-trick? I don't think so about that. Is there a 40-20 international? I would say so. I don't think that... Why wouldn't there be? I would say so. I'm not too sure if the 20-40 rule is there, but I know the 40-20 rule definitely is there. No field markings look weird. Yes, obviously this is normally a football stadium, as in soccer, man. So yeah, it's going to be a bit difficult, but Samoa now gets ball out to the 40. And yes, the markings do look a little bit strange, especially, like it's similar, but it's still strange because of the dotted line and whatnot. That's a pretty average kick there from Samoa, which will go out to about the 30-metre line or so on... dude, this guy can't even go the ball. 30-metre line on England's side of the field. Apparently there's no 6 again in the Rugby League World Cup. No 6 again whatsoever. No, I'm pretty certain, you've misinterpreted that. 6 again is a thing, but it's not... It's not the same as the NRL one. It was that... I can't remember. Or maybe you could be right. I'm not sure. I think you misinterpreted that, though. Hello, BK. Where do you think Samoa will play BKRmy once he comes off the bench? It completely depends on, I guess, how Danny Levi's playing. Maybe BKRmy plays a little bit of a hooker role. But in the same sense, I don't know, mate. I don't think he was a worthwhile inclusion. I don't understand why BKRmy's playing. Because, he's not going to come on for Luai, and he's... Oh, maybe Milford, maybe, but in the same sense, it'd be really silly. Really silly. Alex says we've got some drunk palms already. Yeah, they love a bit of a drink. England here, right inside Dom Young. Dom Young down the wing. He's going to get taken on the sideline if he's not careful. Taken down about 10, 20 metres out here from the Samoan line. So it's 6 again here. There you go, Daz, mate, take that. So first tackle here for England. They're going to be 20 metres out from the line. This is the first attack of the game from either team. Fitch Allen says this crowd is dead. Yep, it's going to be like that, guys. Rugby League is a hard game to really create an atmosphere for. Trust me, I would know. Left-hand side now, and it's going to be Georgie Williams gives it off here. Whitehead. Oh, Whitehead so close. Second tackle, 8 metres out here from the line. Then go left-hand side. Quickly played there by Tompkins. Gives it off to Georgie Williams. Williams taken down 5 metres out here from the line. Second tackle here for England. They get this ball back, and sorry, it was third tackle. I was right. I was about to say that, but I didn't. Sam Tompkins steps around, taken down 10 metres out. This is just, Daz made you lie. It's a filthy lie. Get my something in your mouth. He's a filthy liar. Right-hand side here, gives it off, and Heel will get taken down 3 metres out from the line. Fit tackle here. They go left-hand side, 10 metres out, kicks it through. Ooh, that's a try. Happy Farmworth. Maybe not. There could be something else that's happened here. Ashley Klein's going to go and check the video ref here. Obviously, that means that there's a no try, he's saying. So, guys, just to clarify for you, if you've forgotten, that if you go to the bunker, it means that the referee on field is calling no try. Dadsmate says, there could be a penalty here for England, mind you. I don't necessarily think that Herbie Farmworth actually grounds this ball. I don't actually believe that Herbie Farmworth grounds the ball. Biggie Shakes, I kind of envision that BKRmy may play lock, no pun intended, potentially to give them a third playmaking option. Why is that no pun intended? I don't understand. So 10 metres out. So this is a good start here from the Poms, but in the same sense, I'm not sure if he gets it. I don't think he gets that. I think he goes over the dead ball. I think this will be a penalty here for England, though. It's not going to be a penalty try, but it could be cynical, which means it could be a sin bin here for Samoa. Would be a great start for Herbie, especially considering he's been injured for a lot of this year. So he kicks it through. Oh, I don't think he gets it. I think it's a knock-on here. But I do think there'll be a penalty here for England. Saturday, I didn't even know Herbie was back. Thought he was injured. Okay, let's have a look here. So let's see if Herbie puts this down. Klein does love the bunker, Malcolm. And no way. No chance. It's definitely a knock-on. Definitely a knock-on. No grounding. But they do have Anthony Milford changing direction to block off a player. It'll be a sin bin. There'll be a sin bin for Milford here. He's an idiot. The guy's an idiot. Like, Whitehead was never going to get there. Whitehead was never, ever going to get there. It'll be a sin bin. So it'll be a no... There's no way it's going to try. Settle down. Don't even try and tell me. Oh, I thought they were going to say it was a penalty try. I was like, what? No way. Suwali's back there. It should be a sin bin here. Well, it's a deliberate foul there to prevent a player from a potential try scoring position. Like, this is the wrong call if it's not a sin bin. It's definitely obstruction, and he's definitely blocked him out of the way deliberately, and it's in a try scoring motion. I'm not too sure why it wouldn't be a sin bin, but okay, they've not called sin bin there. Big Papa says this is when Samoa needs a Cam Smith type captain to rally the troops when you have Paulo Milford. So this is the thing. Yeah, it's a professional foul for me, Biggie Shat. It's an absolute professional foul. I don't understand how that's not a professional foul. Like, that's a clear change of direction to block Whitehead off from a run. Like, how is that not a professional foul? But that's crazy to me. That's wild to me. Is it English rules? Can someone who's English in the chat please let us know? Like, what is that? What do you mean? So it's going to be a 2 here. They're going to take the 2. Guinness isn't the sin bins in this. There are definitely sin bins, but that was clearly a professional foul. I don't understand. Remember, this is that bunker the bunker didn't call that clear knock on a trot. No, they didn't. No. So it's going to be a penalty here. They'll take the 2-0 lead. This is a very English way to play it too. They definitely will take the 2 at every opportunity. They'll do the old Wayne Bennett special. So it should be 2-0 here to the old English. That's typical Milford style play. Oh, he's a Muppet. He's the biggest Muppet that ever did Muppet. Like, Milford is the biggest Muppet that ever did Muppet. But he's our MILF. You know, it's like when you have that friend group, right? That friend in the group is an idiot. And you're just like, you're an idiot. But he's our idiot. And that's Milford. Milford's an idiot. But he's our Milford idiot. So 2-0 here to England. Hey, we're in a football score right now. We're at St. James Park. Newcastle United leading Samoa 2-0. After 5 minutes in the game. Okay, what's happening here, Ashley Klein? What is it, Ash Klein? Settle down, mate. Just get out of it. Let the game play. Nico says Milford Muppetry. Now, that's a comment that I can get behind. Eh? Maybe this is, I love it when it's Milford's fault. It's always Milford's fault. Check it, it's our idiot. I like that. It's just what we have to deal with. You wait till we have to watch him for the Dolphins next year. Can't wait to have more aneurysms. But at least Wayne Bennett will take him off. This World Cup so far has been a schmozzle. Why have they not got the ball out there for the kickoff? Biggie Shaq said, why have we got new balls for every kick, every play? Like, what's going on here? Oh, now we've got players. We've got some bloke slipping over. Now we've got some bloke slipping over on the way. Get the ball out. We want to watch the game right now. Big round of applause that we've actually got the ball in the field. Big round of applause. We have got the rugby league ball on the field. Unbelievable. So now, finally, we get back on the way. And England will... Ooh, nice catch there by Jack Welsby. And Welsby gets his bite to the 35. Biggie Shacks, do you think England would have gone for the try if Milford was sent for 10? Yes. Oh, no. No. England don't play like that. Will Batchelor says, these palms couldn't run a jug raffle. It's a circus, you know. This is a bit of a circus, this game. This is a bit of a circus. Was that a knock on there from Callum Watkins? No? So third tackle here, fourth tackle now for England. Victor Radley is going to get taken back to the 45 on their side of the field. Geez, these English commentators are definitely saying that England are clearly on top here. Like, they are, but in the same sense, it's not as defined. Like, settle down. It's only 2-0. So, fifth tackle now, and England are going to kick this ball down into the... terrible kick, and Suwali's going to grab that one easy. Suwali brings that one back to the 30 there. It was a really nice run there. Is it Suwali'i or is it Suwali? Because I know that Papali'i is not the same name. Why have we now got something going... What is this World Cup? What are we in, Ghana? Are we in Africa? Are we in South Africa 2010 right now? Oh, I was close to 4 passes there for Samoa. Second tackle now at the 45. Riley Gabb says typical English commentator bias. Yeah, but hold on. We have Gus Gould, and he's not English. So Josh Papali'i now, third tackle, brings his ball to the 40 on England's side of the field. It's the first time Samoa's really been on England's side of the field. And that's a good run here. Stephen Crichton, that's the first time he's touched the ball, and he'll get taken down to the 30. Taken down to the 30. Mythoclass says, the English commentators are way more biased than the Aussie ones. Hey, Gus Gould is a thing still. Fourth tackle with Samoa. Always a nice play. They've got numbers here. Luai underneath here, gives it off to... Who is that? Oh, Hamlin Ueli. Big Braden Hamlin Ueli from the Sharkies. Left-hand side, fifth tackle. Jerome Luai steps around. Nice step. Nice step there from Jerome. Gets it out to the right-hand side here. And kicks it across. Nah, Milford. This guy's a goose, man. The guy's a goose. And Herbie Farnworth away here. Good run. Look at the run from Herbie Farnworth. Gets this ball out to the 35. That's a great run. Milford, get it. Pardon Milford. Suali'i. Yeah, but Reckless, see, that's probably his name, but in the same sense, I know that Papali'i and Papali is... I try. Sasha goes, that's the shittest set restart noise. Mate, it's terrible. That's a huge hit there from Instagram blocker Josh Alloye on Elliot Whitehead. The old Manly man taking on the Canberra Fader. The Manly Shingle versus the Canberra Fader. Salmon says, what the hell is that kick from Milford? Terrible kick from Milford. So left-hand side now, and they give this ball back. Oh, that was close to 4 pass there from Georgie Williams to Whitehead, but Whitehead taken down to the 40 now. Fifth tackle here. All right, Regular says, he's saying it perfectly, mate. I'm doing my best. Oh, cheeky little kick there. Oh, Suwali. No, he's not the ball. That's a penalty offside. That's a penalty, and it's Milford too. Milford's so bad, bro. Milford's so bad, bro. How is it a penalty? He's offside. They've just given us a knock on. But Suwali has touched the ball with his foot, and Milford's been in front of him. Okay, well, someone will take it. Bonnet Razor says, Gus also said Penrith were on top when being 22-0 down against the Storm in a grand final. Yeah, Gus also said that when New South Wales were down 26-0 to Queensland, they ended up losing 52-4. Milford is a Muppet man. He's a Muppet man. Milford's having a dreadful game right now. Okay, so England here, 15 minutes out here from the line. So 10 minutes gone here, guys. Hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe if you're new around here. I'll be live for every single Rugby League World Cup game this year. And obviously we stream NRL and we've got Super League action to come as well. So hit that big thumbs up button and subscribe. Let's get to 20,000 subscribers on this stream. Left-hand side here for England. 5 metres out. Oh, chance here. George Williams has run behind his player. Should be an obstruction. Sam Tompkins taken at the 10. No obstruction there. Interesting. So third tackle now. 5 metres out here from the line. Suali'i. So right-hand side, third tackle. It's Williams, gives it off to Victor Radley, who's playing in the back row today, even though he's got the 13 on his back because this World Cup's a shambles. Fourth tackle now, right-hand side. McLaurin gives it off to Burgess. Burgess here. Oh, 1 metre out from the line. Fifth tackle. 1 metre out here from the line. Fifth tackle. Burgess rolls this ball back. Oh, pretty average there. Pretty average from England. Pretty average from England. And Samoa get the ball easily. Suali'i. That was dreadful there from England. Seth Margaritas says, so glad South ripped up Milf's contract. I think Milford might have worked there with the Rabbits. I'm not going to lie to you, man. I really do. I think that Milford could have worked with Rabbits, but I also understand where you're coming from. QFT, trust me, QFT Samoa are going to get exposed. Well, they've not been great, but I don't think it's Samoa getting exposed. I want Samoans to understand that this is all out of respect. I nearly kind of want Samoa to have a bit of a poor tournament so that Matt Parrish gets kicked out so the Johns brothers can get a gig for the next World Cup. Because if Samoa do well here, they're not going to get rid of Matt Parrish. And they need to get rid of Matt Parrish, man. They need to get rid of him. He's a Muppet. So it's going to be first tackle now for England. They're going to bring this back to the 30, 35, 40. Good run there from Tommy Mackinson. He's had a good game so far, Tommy Mackinson. Chanel would be a better half option than Milford right now. They might bring him on at some point. Oh, that was a dreadful play here from England. But Dom Young gets his ball to the 45. Second tackle here. 6 again here for English. That's the sound for the 6 again, by the way. For anyone who's not watching, that's the sound. So left-hand side here for England. They're 35 metres. Sorry, 35 metres out. 25 metres out. Oh, Victor Rattle with a huge run to the 20. That's unbelievable run. Imagine hothead Cody and Milford. That wouldn't be good. Yeah, it's a good point, actually. Oh, Sammy Tompkins. Oh, no, it was Williams, actually. And it's going to be the number 18 for England. 2 metres out from the line. Third tackle. They're so close. Oh, Tompkins held up. Also, could have actually used his play in front of him as an advantage, but it will be held up there. But Hendrick says, how many Burgess brothers are there in the World Cup? Just the one. Just Tommy Burgess. Sam Burgess obviously used to play for England. Good defense there from Samoa to hold him up. Samoa definitely haven't clicked yet. They definitely have not clicked yet in this game. Fiji Islands says Samoa getting bullied. I told you, the English, they're going to grind it out, this one. Final Ray says, Palmer's playing well, to be fair. Get one sent at your mouth says Hog. I think it was a good play. I think it was a good chance there. I think, obviously, it was just good defense from Junior Paulo and Danny Levi. And Levi holds that up. Yeah, that was nice with them from Levi to hold it up, but it was just good defense from Levi and Junior Paulo. Sounds like a crazy old guy growling. Not really, but okay. But yeah, Palmer Fraser, Palmers are playing okay. They're playing fine. I think Samoa is playing pretty poor and allowing England to play like this. But this is the thing, guys, and people always say this. Every World Cup, we get this narrative that it's going to be the closest World Cup yet. It always kind of ends like this. It does. It always does kind of end like this straight. Oh, Georgie! Oh, I don't know. Tommy Burgess might knock that ball on here. I think this is a no try. I think he's knocked this ball on here. Ashley Klein's going up as a no try. I think he's right here. So Tommy Burgess has put the ball over the line here, but I'm pretty certain it's going to be a knock on. People says English defense battered Samoa. They've contained To'o really well. They have, yeah. Yeah, I don't think this is going to be a try here, guys. I don't think this is going to be a try. Fiji Islands says he's confident. I don't think he is. He doesn't look confident. Okay, let's have a look here. He's still got it. Suali'i's legs there. And no, he's lost this. No, he's lost that. No, it's not even close. I don't know why he goes, oh, it's not even close. No. No way is that a try. No way. And no way. He's lost that. Yeah, he's lost that. No try. Why would the commentary go, oh, there's no close? So knock on there, and it will be Samoa's ball here at the 20. Something else, yeah, he's lost his lollies. England are getting very good opportunities here, Crazy New Zealand, that's for sure. That's certain. That's for certain. People says no try. Big Shakes, do you think these no tries may come back to haunt England maybe? Well, you've got to be very careful because Samoa are a team that need to just click, and when they click, they'll be beast. Hamanuele goes off for Kelma Tuolangi, by the way. Oh, dangerous tackle there from Tom Burgess. Oh, that was on Tuolangi. Welcome to the game, son. So it's going to be first tackle now, and Junior Paulo will get this ball out to the 40 or so. The forwards need to do a lot more here for Samoa, man. This is what I said, though. The forwards of Samoa are a bit underwhelming comparatively to the backs. The forwards is what's going to give them their meters. Jaden Sewer gets taken down there. Left-hand side now, when Samoa gets it to about 45 metres out. Daniel Levi looking for Josh Papali'i. Good tackle there. Gets the offload here to Paulo. And Paulo will get the offload away. Nice offload. Right-hand side, Milford gets... Oh, it's a knock on there from Farnworth. Yeah, knock on Farnworth. So it's going to be It actually worked out well. Because if Farnworth doesn't knock that ball on, Samoa score an easy try there. They had like a 4-0. 4-1 for nothing. Erica Roos says, Milford actually actively sabotaging his team. He needs to stop being the Harry Maguire of the Samoan team. He's having a horrific game. Yeah, he's having a pretty poor game here. He's having a pretty poor game. Big Papa says, I'm glad I'm watching KO with the sound off them. Below average UK commentary. The atmosphere's not as good as I would have expected it to be either. Would have expected it to be a little bit better too. Not gonna lie. Alright. Also, guys, do not forget, I will be here for Australia later on today. Australia taking on... Fiji at 4:30. I'll be streaming from 3:30 a.m, but 4:30 a.m. is when the game actually starts. AEST. QFC says England isn't even in first gear, and it's been 12 minutes. I think both these teams have been relatively underwhelming, but I think England have definitely been the better of the two, which is concerning for England. Third tackle now for Samoa, and they're 15 metres out here from the line. England need to be putting away their opportunities. Oh, 6 again here. Daniel Levi gives it off here, and Jaden Sewer 5 metres out. If Samoa score here, English fans, you need to be worried. Yeah, you need to be worried, England, if Samoa score here, because they've been not good for the first 14 minutes. So second tackle here, 5 metres out from the line. 7 minutes is Fiji decent side, not going to lie. No, they've got half of their team out. Left-hand side here, not as good as it could have been. Jerome Luai steps around. Good step, Jerome Luai. Oh, he's lost the ball. Oh, he dropped the ball, Luai. No, Luai, he's trying to stay strip. No, it's just a clear lost ball there. Oh, bro, that was a great opportunity there for Samoa. Like, it's just a loose carry. He hasn't intentionally stripped that. No, you're not challenging this. No, you're not. No, you're not challenging this, Luai. You're not challenging this. You can't tell me that he's intentionally stripping that. He's a muppet. Big Papa says, grateful for you in this stream, Blaze. Appreciate you, dude. We'll be here for every game. Ryan Sargos, this commentary is awful. Ryan, that's why I'm here, sir. Hello, my name is Blaze, and I am BKRsport. This is why you subscribe here, because I am commentating. Timmy Garth is eager. His ego so big. Why would you challenge this? Why would you challenge this? This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. This is a silly choice to make here. A very, very silly choice to make. So 15 minutes in, we still aren't getting a replay here. Okay, here we go. So, one in the tackle, Callum Watkins there. No, he's just lost the ball. Luai, you're so silly, bro. Glick says more Samoa, but ups to you, Uzo sub. Appreciate you, dude. Appreciate you, man. Are you in Samoa right now, or are you somewhere in Australia or somewhere else in the world? He's just making a tackle. Well done, Luai. The challenge is unsuccessful. It's just stupid. The English commentator is like, whoa, unsuccessful challenge. Of course it was an unsuccessful challenge. It wasn't even close. Super challenge from the week guy. I'm not reading it coming out. Crazy New Zealand says these stoppages are killing me. Charlie Collins, if you're not hated, you're doing it wrong. Only something a flop would say. Well, to be fair, man, I have my haters, man. Everyone has their haters. But in the same sense, yes, a lot of flops do use that as a way to be a dickhead and get away with it, you know what I'm saying? But everyone has their haters, dude. Biggie Shack says, how did Luai drop the ball? You said he was stepping around. Oh, he definitely dropped the ball. Jared Joy says, pretty silly to use up a challenge in the first half. Absolutely. Captain Long says England playing so good. I would disagree. I think neither team's playing good here, but England are playing better than Samoa for sure. But I would disagree. I don't think that England are playing that great. They should be putting away their opportunities. They're only up 2-0. They've been all over this game, and they're only up 2-0. So what part has been great? I think it's been okay. I think it's been okay, but in the same sense, like, what have England realistically done? That's my question. Arua Hambuka says, why would he challenge, won't know himself, come on Samoa, let's go? It was silly. Milford and Luai are trash, Captain Lonely says. Captain Lonely, I don't understand where you're getting this confidence from. It's only 2-0, and both these teams have looked pretty poor overall, especially England in regards to putting their opportunities away. Samoa had a really good opportunity there and could have taken the lead and have been pretty average so far. Milford is definitely terrible, though. We know that. And Luai has been okay besides that drop. Travis, I hate Luai, but that's a strip. He only had a hand on the ball and made a stripping motion. No. He's making a tackle there, man. That's a loose carry. That's a loose carry. So third tackle here. There, left-hand side, 35 metres out. And I'm surprised it's not offside there. That was actually offside against Samoa. No, okay. Fifth tackle here for England. 25 metres out here. And terrible kick. They're away, Samoa. They're away. Stephen Crichton. Stephen Crichton's at the 40. He steps back on the inside here. Oh, man, that was a big play there by Stephen Crichton. Yeah, Malcolm. Palmer's coming in talking trash already. Like, what's going on? So 25 says, Bournemouth goal in the first 2 minutes. Solanke goal, Belling assist. Who are they playing? Of course it's Solanke. But who is Bournemouth playing? So second tackle here. Appreciate the update, though, at age 25. Blake Hart said, if you're successful, people are going to hate. That's just how it is. Specifically in Australia, the Southern Hemisphere, we have a thing called tall poppy syndrome, which is the worst part about our culture. Left-hand side here, it'll be 4 tackle for Samoa. They're going to be 30 metres out from the line. The 30-metre line is so weird how it's Fulham. Okay, fair enough. I don't have any of their defence. Okay. How it's like the studded line. Oh, that's a poor pass. Oh, Papa Lee. Oh, high tackle. He's been clocked around the chin there. Victor Radley's hit him on the chin. That should have been a penalty there to Samoa, which would have been made it 2-2. Fit tackle here, right-hand side. Set's been not great there. It's only made 45 or so metres. Good chase through here, though. Oh, good. Oh, Tompkins. What do you mean no shepherding? He's clearly been taken off the ball there. Okay. Palms are thinking this is a soccer match. Well, right now it's 2-0, mate. Biggie Shakes, I feel like Samoa's back 5 barely touched the ball. They have. Yeah. They have barely touched the ball, mate. John purchases high. Hello, mate. How you doing? I'm allergic to England. Makes sense. So third tackle now for Herbie Farnworth. Gets the ball out to the 35. That's the thing. Like, I don't think England have been that spectacular. I definitely think they've been better than Samoa, but I think that both Australia, New Zealand, and Tonga would run through these teams right now. Like, we need to see... Oh, that's a huge hit. That is a huge hit. Damon is Brad Wise than England, because we had it in 2017. Australia, Papua New Guinea, and New Zealand had the World Cup in 2017. France will have it in 2025, so same time zone. Ooh, good take there behind me, set up Waifado. Oh, no, he's called held, and taken out the 11. You've got to mix it around, man. You don't just have the World Cup in Australia because we're the best in the world. You have the World Cup everywhere so that we can grow the game elsewhere. But this isn't a great advertisement for the game in England right now. Penalty to Samoa. Captain Lonely says, Luai's getting frustrated, so funny. I don't believe you're English. I reckon this guy is a pen rotator. I don't think he's English. Captain Lonely, I think he... Unless you're an Englishman who watches the NRL, your fascination with Luai is interesting. Because English fans, I'm surprised you would have hate for Luai, unless you are an active watcher and follower of the NRL. 25 says, Radley high hit. That's like it raining on England. You wouldn't call it. Shay says, hate the time difference. Of course, man. Of course. But it is what it is, man. You just got to deal with it. And then, like I said, France, guys, the Qatar World Cup's going to be the exact same time zone. This is what I'm saying, guys. The next 2 months, I am on the England time zone because the Qatar and also the Rugby League World Cup, but also the Australian Cricket World Cup is on in Australia this week coming. So at least it'll be my morning when I'm watching the cricket. Typical 6 years ago, so for real, 1:07am here. Are you in New South Wales? Mupperville. So 4 tackle here at the 30, 28 metres out here. And Samoa, here, they're starting to get a little bit better in the game. Daniel Levi, good little run there to about 22 metres out from the line. No, 15 metres out from the line. Gives it off to Milford. Milford, nice little step. Oh, it's unlucky. Is he offside? No, that's a good pick there. And it's going to be Jack Wellesby. Wellesby still going here. Oh, taking out the 30. No, Blake Hart, I'm still in Australia. I've decided to stay in Australia for the World Cup. Biggie Check says, Luai hasn't been... I'm too nervous about the internet issues in Fiji. Biggie Shack says, Lua hasn't been all that bad. Contrary to popular belief, the drop in the challenge was silly, but besides that, he's been solid. I agree. Oh, it's a huge tackle there from Milford. That's a great tackle from Milford. So Marty Kapow comes on here for Josh Papali'i. And we're taken down now at the 35 on their side of the field. Yeah, Jay. Yeah, Perth is a good time. And then again, you're the only person in Perth that cares. And also, you're still, 90 years old. So, of course, you have the free time to watch it. So they kick this one down into the middle here. And I told you it'd be a low-scoring game, though. I did tell you it'd be a low-scoring game. And Hamisa Tabuai-Fidow catches it running backwards. And we'll get taken down at the 22. I will say, right? Oh, geez. I don't understand why it keeps doing this, right? I think it's because I'm going too close, maybe. I don't know. There we go. It's interesting how it keeps doing this. I don't know. This is what I'm saying. I have that light, but it's just the lamp. I didn't get the lamp. I thought I bought a new lamp, but I did buy a new lamp, but it didn't fit in that. I did buy a new bulb, but it didn't fit in that lamp. So left-hand side here for Samoa, they'll get this ball taken down at the 40 or so. Captain Williams says England are way more aggressive. That's cool, but they're only up 2-0, mate. They're not playing well at all. Neither team are playing great here. Like, that's cool, they're aggressive, but they're literally leading 2-0. Like, it's one try. I knew you weren't an Englishman. That next comment there, that they smacking, I knew you weren't an Englishman. You're an Australian and you're bloody getting behind England? Something wrong with you. So, second tackle now for Dom Young, who is taken down at the 33. Marcus says, Palms watch Union at mostly this side of the world. Pandre says, not an England fan, but let's go England. Tongan. To Goat says, England are underwhelming, considering this is Samoa's first outing together. They're away, Georgie Williams. Try England. There we go. Took them a while, but they got there. And it's going to be a front row forward who scores it too. Who is that one? Who is that who scored? Who is that? It's the number 8 here for England. That was nice there. Georgie Williams breaks on through. Yeah, Captain Williams got bets on England, absolutely. So it's going to be 6-0 here with a hit to come. And it's Jack Wellesby, of course it is. Jack Wellesby. He's a good player, man. Good player, the old Jack Wellesby. Biggie Shaq says, I kind of feel like England should be up by more than just 2-0. Well, they are now. That was lazy there from Samoa. Hey, look at that. Instagram blocker. Looks a bit lazy to me. Big Papa says, damn, good try. England, Daniel Basis, Farnworth and Williams have been good for me. They have, but you guys need to be playing a bit better than what you have been. But that was a great run by George Williams. That wasn't a halfback kind of run. That was a great run. That was a really nice run. By George Williams. Really nice run. Agitator's finally, it's taking a while to see a try, but we finally do see something. And it will be 6-0 here, and it will be 8-0 in a moment now. Brian Mucker says, Tonga win the World Cup. Look forward to it, mate. It's going to be a big stream when Papua New Guinea take on Tonga midweek at 4:30 in the morning, mind you. So 23 minutes gone here, guys. Hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe if you're new around here. Let's try and get to 20,000 subscribers tonight. We're not too far away. Gregory Brian Music says, just join this. Will you be covering the PNG game too? I stream every single game, brother. Every single game I'll be here. And I'm looking forward to seeing Papua New Guinea play, baby. Looking forward to it. Gus Katuna says, has Samoa stage fright or something? I don't think so. I think that what's happening with Samoa is that they have too much hype and potential, and not necessarily anyone's safe. The safety netting of a spinal player like a Cameron Smith, or let's use people now. Tedesco, Cherry Evans, Munster, all three of those guys really safe but have the explosiveness. New Zealand, you've got Kizaforan, Foz in the 7 this week. You've also got... that's another thing with New Zealand, though. They don't really have that real safety netting besides the Kieran Foran. Tonga are going to be nervous with this as well because they don't really have that safety netting player in the halves or the spine. But Taumalolo is great for that. Taumalolo will be great for that as well. But he is not... I knew you were. I knew you. There was a reason why you hated Samoa. Yeah, I hate Samoa because I'm an Eels fan. You're a Muppet. That's what you were. So 24 minutes gone here. It is 8-0 England. Pahendra says, don't you think the weather in England will have an effect on players? Absolutely. I've been saying this all week. In all my previews for the Rugby League World Cup, I've been saying that. Ryan Zarkle says, Milford and Luai playing terrible. I hope they step up. I don't think Luai's been terrible besides that one captain challenge. But I don't think Matt Parrish is a good coach. I don't think he's ever been a good coach. Get him out of the Samoan system. Riley Caffey says, Samoa are a team of champions, not a champion team. Bingo. Crazy New Zealand says, no grind players in Samoa. They're all about throwing the ball around. I agree. Absolutely. Seth Muggery says, why did O-shape block here? Oh, Dom Young's away here. Dom Young's away. Oh, no. Samoa's getting pumped here. Oh, Dom Young's going to get his try. He's going to score. He's going to score. He's going to score. Dom Young try. Oh, boy. Oh, no, Samoa. Oh, boy. This is really disappointing here from Samoa. Oh, boy. Boy, oh, boy, oh, boy. Dad says, Samoa forwards look knackered. V. Shack says, for New Zealand, Dylan Brown is the game breaker. Foran's the game manager, right? I agree. That absolutely, yeah. And Joey Manu is a game breaker too. Brandon Smith's a bit of a weird one. He's not really a game breaker, but he's not also a safe game manager either. Gregory Byers says, whichever way the PNG times Tonga game goes, it'll be a tough game. Be a great game. I actually think you guys have a sneaky shout. At 13-1, mate. At 13-1, I actually wouldn't necessarily mind getting on PNG for the game. Dom, that's beautiful. What a try. Dom Young is looking like he could be the player of the World Cup. Dom Young looks like he could be the player of the World Cup. Why do I see a Queensland be in the crowd? Well, Keno, this is the World Cup. You're going to see a lot of Australians out here. And also, Queensland is better than both these teams. So, yes, Jordan Purcell will be doing the FIFA World Cup in 2022 in November, yeah. Z25 says, Dom Young needs to come with the Storm like he was originally going to. You shut your dirty mouth, Melbourne. Why don't you just let other teams have something for once, you Muppets? Oh, it must be so hard being a Storm fan and not coming first for a change. Oh, my Lord. Shut up. You Muppet. Isaac Lee says, I did not expect this, to be honest. I didn't expect this kind of play because Samoa haven't clicked. But if Samoa click, man, they can still come back in this game. But it's 14-0. They can't concede next. Samoa have to score next. Samoa have to score next. Nice release. Are England playing really good or Samoa bad? England have been dominant, but not unbelievable. They've turned it on in the last few minutes, though. The first 15-20 minutes was really dull from England, but they were the better team by far. Now, this last 6 minutes or so, they've really gone bang-bang with 2 tries. So this score is more reflective of how the first 26 minutes have gone. But they haven't been incredible. Crazy things, that's why coaches don't play Suali a fullback. Suali should be on the wing. I said this. Matt Parrish is Muppet. Justin Sanders says, have the game on in the background. Oh, your comment's gone. Sorry, brother. Dan says, Wellsby, great pass. Can you comment that again, Justin Sanders? Because I missed it. Unfortunately, went too fast. Assassin Kelvin says, it's a shame to see Dom at the Knights. It could be so great somewhere else. Maybe the Wires. No, not the Wires. Oh, yeah. Let's take him from Newcastle to New Zealand. Fantastic change. Fantastic. Seth Margaret says Samoa forwards are their strength, but also the weakness. No, it's not. They're back to their strength, Seth. You're wrong. They're back to their strength. The forwards are underwhelming. Tonga, their forwards are their strength and their backs are underwhelming. It's different. People don't realise this. Samoa's forwards are well and truly underneath England's forward pack. So 4 tackle for England. They're going to get this ball to the halfway line now. Fit tackle. This is what people don't understand, man. Samoa had to really muster up the forwards because you look at their front rowers, Paulo and Papali'i can go missing in games. Paulo can be good, but can also be really, knackered quickly. Josh Papali'i, he's not any young bloke anymore. And then look at their back line. Like it's, Instagram blocker, Aloiai, Martin Tapau. Used to be good, but not much so anymore. Kalma Twalangi. It's okay, but it's nothing special. In comparison to... Oh, Paulo with a huge run there. 3rd tackle to the 35. Oh, boy. 12 degrees Samoa must be cold. Absolutely. I'd be cold. Oh, it's a knock on Samoa. Oh, no. Oh. They're going to get flogged here. Samoa, if they keep playing like this. Pahendo says Dom Young is Jamaican, right? He is, yeah. Fiji Islanders says so much hype around the Samoan outfit, yet they're just about average. Happens all the time, man. People forget this. Happens all the time. It's like in the Rugby Union World Cup. Every time Northern Hemisphere teams say, we're going to win this time. Never happens. Knowledge Lyrics says, which team in the NRL could use a player like Wellsby? Really great at fullback. Knowledge Lyrics. They don't usually translate to the NRL well. Just throwing that out there. But if anything, you'd probably look at... one second here. England 15 metres out. Spreads it out here to Farnworth. Farnworth taken down 5 metres out from the line. 4 tackle. No, we're still going here. Jeez, Farnworth's been good in this game. Herbie Farmworth has been great in this game. Right-hand side here for England. 10 metres out. 4 tackle. Gives it off. And that was terrible there from Wellesby. Then they give off to Sam Tompkins. Tompkins still stepping around here. I don't know what's happening here. This is just tiring out Samoa at the moment. This is just tiring Samoa out. And they'll be taken down now at the 10. Fit tackle. Rinaldi, Cornwallis and Samoa are about to be in shambles. They are in shambles. Right inside, Dom Young. Try time. 18-0. Oh, boy. 18-0. England. I told you they couldn't concede next. It's 18-0 here with the kit to come. 30 minutes gone here, guys. Hit that thumbs up button and subscribe if you're new around here. Let's get to 20,000 subscribers tonight. But was that Wellesby with the pass? That's nice. Dennis Wellesby, great pass again. So, would you say that, which team does he play from the Super League? Would you say he's being wasted in fullback? Then he should be a 6. It all started from the Tango knock on. So, England 18, Penrith 0. Biggest Shaq says Young could score 3 or 4. I did tell you guys that England should have been favourites for this game. I did tell you the $2 odds shouldn't have been $2 odds. They should have been the underdogs. They should have been the favourites. Sorry. Blonde races Dom Young, future Stormfly. Shut up. Jared Troy says, "Wow, this is getting embarrassing." It is. It's only 30 minutes gone here, bro. It's only 30 minutes gone right now, bro. St. Helens, Dan says. Who's your 6 at St. Well, not maybe you, but who's the 6 at St. Helens? Do you think Jack Wellesby should play there? Because he's had a great game in the number 6 here today. Seth Margarita says that Wellesby guy is too good for the Super League. Yes, Seth, but in the same sense, Sam Tompkins back in the day was too good for the Super League and then came to the NRL and got slapped with the Warriors. Dan Sarginson was too good at the Super League and then came to the Titans and was an idiot. I hate that guy. Callum Watkins was really good in the Super League, then went to the Titans and he was dreadful, right? Who's another one? There's many players over the years, English players, who've come forwards good, backs no. So I worry about Jack Wellesby still. I do. But he's been very good today, Wellesby. Very, very good. Zach Kemp says Wellesby mid. Settle down. Bucko, settle down. Josiah Salasi says St. Helens. Nonstreak says, I really like Wellesby and Tompkins. Bro, don't go down the Tompkins path. Don't go down the Tompkins path. Go check out what he did at the Warriors. Oh, he's going to miss the kick. That's going to keep Samoa kind of in the game. So it'll be 18-0 here, and that will keep Samoa kind of in the game. Kind of. Not really, but kind of. They need to score before half-time. Put it that way. Jonathan Sutton says Samoa still haven't boarded their flight. Samoa have just been really poor. They've never looked good at any stage here. Like, this is just such an average performance from Samoa. They haven't clicked at all. Like, England were bland and boring for 20 minutes, but the next 10 minutes have been pretty good. The last 10 minutes have been very good. But the first 20 minutes were very, very average. So, but if they keep playing like this, they're going to have a big score here. Big score. So, England here will get this ball at the 5. Who's the number 8 for England? Who is the number 8 for England? Kena says, I reckon Wells... Oh, it's gone. So, sorry, Celestia says, Wellesby's a kid. Has speed, size, and skills. I'd love to see him in the NRL. I'm just saying, I get concerned. Biggie Shack says, Ryan Hall was another example of a player who struggled when he came to the NRL. Absolutely. Actually, yeah, give me some names in the chat of English backs who didn't work out in the NRL. Oh, nearly got the offload away for a try there, England. Jay from South Vitti said this English team is pretty underrated. I don't think they're underrated. I think they're rated pretty finely. I just think that Samoa was a little bit overrated. Fit tackle now, they're at the 33, but I think the people understand how England can be really good too. So Radley comes out here, Knowles comes on, and England kicks that ball over to the corner, but Brian To'o, is that the first time that To'o's touched this ball? Unbelievable. 04 says Wells will be as good as Morley in NRL. Morley was a little bit before my time, but Morley was still a very good player. TW says, I gave you a heads up on him. He was a fullback in the trail game, bro. Told ya. Oh, okay. The whole told you thing on the channel, you don't want me to go at you for that. But it's good that you recognised it. But in the same sense, bro, like I'm concerned about him going to the NRL, but it doesn't mean he's not having a great game right now. Absolutely. But the told you thing, like that's dead, bro. The told you thing is dead. Biggie Shack says, isn't Burgess 8 for England? Is it Burgess? I don't think it is. Oh, good run here by Suwali. Suwali, he's away here at the 40. He's still going here, Suwali. He's still going here, Suwali. What a run. What a run by Suwali. Oh, no. I nearly swore. Suwali, how did he just drop that ball? That's mad how he just shot that ball. That was such an incredible run, and then that happens. Bro, that was such an incredible run and he dropped it like that. Yeah, Oliver Gildart couldn't even get a start at the Tigers. That's another one. Richard M says, why don't more English players go to the NRL? Because the back's not good. The forward's good. Biggie Shaq says, is told you so a dead meme on the channel? Intercept. Tango. Try time, Samoa. Try time, Samoa. And they're back in the game. Samoa. Isaac Tango will get the intercept there. It'll be 18-4 here with a hit to come. That's a much needed try there for the Penrith Panthers. Knowledge Luke says, Stuart Lee is not a fullback. I don't know what the Samoan coach is on. It's Matt Parrish. He doesn't know what he's doing. No, Seth Margaritas, don't chuck Critter in fullback. He's not a good fullback. Chuck Hamiso, Tabwai Fido in the fullback. Samoa finally on the scoreboard. Dan says Wellesby. Did he throw the pass, did he? Oh, no. Oh, no, boy. Oh, no. Tango with the try time. No, well, that was against the run of play. Absolutely. DeGoat says Tango looks hurt somewhere in the shoulder, but he's a soldier. Oh, it was Wellesby who threw that pass. It was. Nate says, I've got England to win, Dom Young and Victor Radley to score, plus Toto and Swally to score. That's so many try scorers, bro. At least you got Dom Young, and the other three haven't scored yet. Victor Bradley. Traps says, God, Samoa are awful. Yeah, they've been pretty poor. They've been really poor. So this is a really motivating try for them. But in the same sense, guys, you got to remember, that is not an attacking try. Samoa have still not scored a try off their own attack. That is a defensive try with an intercept. I have to really reiterate this, people, all the time on NRL streams. That is not an attacking try. Big Puppet says, Tango looks like his right arm is injured. He's carrying it weirdly. To clarify what that means, guys, it means that Samoa effectively haven't really done anything to score. So I still am nervous about them going forward because they haven't broken the English defence yet. That's not breaking the English defence. Erica Roos is Wellesby with another assist. Yeah, exactly. And Crichton will make the kick. Bang, 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 bang. So it will be 18-6 here with 4 minutes to go. At least they're back in the game. Society Say says, Samoa will win if they get 50% of the ball complete sets, please. Yeah, they've knocked the ball on a lot. Biggie Shacks, could you say this was the chat equivalent to the commentator's curse given Wellesby threw that intercept? Absolutely. Absolutely. Knowledge Logic says, are we hyping up Wellesby too quickly, or is he performing like this in the Super League as well? He's been doing it in the Super League as well, Knowledge Logic, but you guys, a lot of people don't understand. A lot of the young people out there who are like less than 20, maybe like less than 23, 20 area, don't know that most English backs don't translate well, because the last 3 to 4 years, we haven't been seeing many English backs coming over to the NRL because they never usually work. But COVID's been a thing too, right? So that's why I keep reiterating to you guys, Wellesby could be good, and he's been fantastic today, besides that intercept, and also fantastic in the Super League. But be very careful about thinking they're going to do something, because Sam Tompkins was apparently the best player that Buddy ever did play until he came over and then got trashed at the Warriors. Like, he was horrific. One of the worst players that I've ever seen play at the Warriors. Tab Waifaro comes out here for, wow, Tyrone May gone to the wing? Really? They're putting Tyrone May on the wing. Mexicans and non-Americans, I think I'm getting away with a lot of 4 passes. There are a few 4 passes in this game. I agree with you there. But I'm also don't understand why I read your name out. Luai, here we go. Samoa starting to wake up a bit here. England got to be careful. I told you, if Samoa click, man, it's going to get scary. Good offload there from Milford. Levi here. Levi, oh, he nearly knocked that ball on. Should have passed that ball out wide, though. All right, so Samoa clicking a little bit better now. Good to see. 25 metres out, right-hand side. And it's going to be Milford who puts that ball up. A better kick than he's done so far. No good chases, though. Terrible chase there from Samoa. Fiji Islander says they did break English defence. Just need to keep control and complete the phase. No, they didn't. They haven't scored a try off breaking the English defence. No, they have not. Captain Lonely says England playing so good they even gave Samoa a try assist. You're a muppet, man. Richard Evans said, I thought Ryan Hall would do well here. I rate him. Yeah, didn't. Keno says Ryan Hall was also poor in the NRL. I think he was the Super League's leading try scorer and he wouldn't make an injury-riddled Roosters side. Yep, that. And also Dan Zargison, Callum Watkins. Herbie Farmworth has worked with the Broncos, which has been fantastic to see, but I don't know if was Herbie Farmworth ever Super League, or did he just only play NRL? Forward pass from England. They're right there. Oh, they're going to score a try for it too. Yeah, it's going to be forward. Yep, they're going to call the forward pass. Thank God. Sergeant Gell says Tompkins was an absolute shocker. A newborn could have played better than him. Yeah, he was a tough one to watch at Warriors. Because he was so hyped beforehand, man. Biggie Shack says that's an extraordinary call to put May, who is a half, on the wing. England got to exploit that. But that's the thing, Biggie Shack. Matt Parrish has no idea what he's doing. He's so out of his depth. He has this Samoan team by the balls, man. I don't know what he's done, but I don't know how he's still at the helm. Chuck on Lenny, he'll crack him open. I don't understand why Lenny's not come on here. Good offload, Luai. Oh, taken down to the 43. It was a good offload, though. And why did they wait so long to call the pass? I don't know. Ashley Klein's stupid, that's why. Oh, good run by Milford. The halves look like they're making some forward runs in this game. That's 6 again for sure. What? That should have been a 6 again for sure, Klein, you bald muppet. All right, Luai here. We'll take the halves are making forward runs in this game. All right, so I think 6 again. There you go. So Samoa here. Like I said, they score here. Oh, if they're only down by 6 points going into half time, that's incredible. Oh no. Oh, they nearly knocked their ball on there, Tyrant. You don't need to throw the ball. Paulo here. Paulo gets the ball offloaded. Samoa, Swali. Oh, so close. Oh, well, I thought it was 6 again. No, it's 5th tackle. I thought it was 6 again. Oh, well, that's going to be a penalty. That's offside for sure. Klein. That is a clear offside play there from England. Are you joking, Klein? They're all offside again. Klein. He's kicked it through. Samoa. Oh, I don't know. But that's bullshit. There should have been a penalty there to Samoa. That's bullshit. That's bullshit, Klein. There should have clearly been a penalty there to... There should have clearly been a penalty to Samoa. This is a knock-on even Crichton. It's not a try. But they should have got the penalty before. At least they're starting to wake up a bit, Samoa. And this is why I said to England, you've got to be careful. You don't let them... You let them click and they can go bang, bang, bang very quickly. Timmy Carter's not the play there. I agree. Especially, and this is the thing that people don't realise, it was 6 again, not works. People don't realise that the in goal is so small comparatively. In the NRL, that's a try. In the NRL, that would have been a try, that. In the NRL, that's a try, because there would be plenty of space there. But there's not enough space to score that try there. But in the NRL, it's big enough. Richard Adams, Ashley Klein remembered England gave him a start as a ref. So Crichton here grabs it there. Oh, maybe. Oh. That's a try. That's a try. I think this might be a try here. Oh, no. Does he... I think it's a try. There's downward pressure. This should be a try here, Samoa. That's a try. It bounces because of the ground. This should be a try here. It bounces because it hits the ground. No try. No way. No way. That's a try. They've called no try, lads. That's crazy. That's a try. You can clearly see that there was downward pressure there. Like, you could clearly see that was downward pressure. Seth Margaret is unlucky. Like, even if you're an England fan, you got to feel for that, because, like, it's like, that's a terrible call. Also, unlucky but never winning a World Cup ever. Like, settle down, man. So England going to go left-hand side, and they'll be taking up to 45. That is the incorrect call there. That should have been 18-12 at half-time. So there you go. Half-time 18-6. That's a horrendous call. That should have been 18-12. Society lost says keep completing sets and you'll win Samoa. Well, they have a better chance, but they should be only done by 6, but that's an incorrect call for me. But there you go. Half time here, 18-6. Hit that thumbs up button, guys. Subscribe if you're new around here and let me know your thoughts in regards to the game so far. Let me have a drink of water. Let's have a drink of water here. But yeah, let's see if we can get to 20,000 subscribers on this stream, guys. Let's do it. Be amazing. It'd be amazing to get to 20,000 subscribers. I never thought I'd ever get there. Never thought I'd ever get to 20,000 subscribers, but it'd be pretty awesome. Unknown Dog says, bro, England are getting away with everything right now. Agree. Big Papa says, let's go second half. Nate J says, there's going to be some dodgy bloody calls in favour of England this World Cup. Wouldn't be surprised. Glick says, ref should put on a jersey as well. Ashley Klein, mate. We all know how bad he can be. Society Lossie says, Todd always done nothing. Yeah, but what is he going to be able to do? Your wingers are only as good as your inside men, and your inside men aren't doing anything right now. Gregory Bias says, at this point, if Samoa wins, it'll be because of England errors and not actual skills. Kind of. kind of. Like, I get what you're saying, but in the same sense, like, that should have been a try there for Samoa off the back of their own attack. Blood of Raiders says horrendous calls always happen when a client officiates game. Red flags. Ref living up to his reputation. Daniel Bates is a good half for us, but Samoa will play better second half. It was a decent half for you, Daniel. Still concerned. Should be 18-12. Not, though. Should have done better. But have been better. Have been better than the opposition, which is good, but should have done better in my opinion. Jago says, after watching that first half, both these teams are going to get attacked by Oz or New Zealand. I agree. Seth says, surprised Samoa aren't getting all the calls since half their team is full of Panthers. Fair. Mexican says, England getting away with a lot of offsides. There's some dodgy calls, yeah. Keenan says, the first angle of that try clearly showed he had downward pressure. Weird call. It's weird because the bunker literally said just then, word for word, speed it up, please. So, but I don't understand. You could see with the slow motion that it was downward pressure, and you could see with the speed of it that the ball only comes up because it's hitting the ground. There is downward pressure on the ball. The only reason it bounces up out of the hands is because it hits the ground with pressure. It's a clear try. Like, it's a try. Biggie Shaq says, but also, I want to say this. Samoa have not been good enough to be leading this game, and the scoreline is deserved. I will throw this out there. The scoreline is reflective of how this game has gone. 18-12 would not have been reflective out of that first half, right? So, although it was the wrong call, and yes, Samoa should be 18-12 down, it's not, and this score is a lot more reflective of how the game's been than that score would be. Society says Panthers were still a mad Monday. Blake Hartlett says, you're going to do tier list of players for every position this year, Blaze? Of course, but that's next year. James Thornton says, I thought that was a try. It was definitely a try. Malcolm says, Warriors could beat England. Oh, here we go. Mate, you couldn't even beat some second-rate New Zealand side. You couldn't even beat the Wellington Orchids. Sal the First says, not familiar with Super League rugby, but wow, Jack Wellesby has impressed me. Also, Farnworth. Damn, yeah, Farnworth's been good, but then again, he plays for the Broncos. He is good. Unknown Dog says, England getting away with 4 passes offsides, but when Samoa are offside, they're quick to call it, and this is the most biased commentary ever, but England have been good. This is why you listen to me, Unknown Dog. Hello. That's why you're here, because I do my best to actually tell you what's happening and not talk shit like the commentary. I do talk shit, though, to be fair. I am a muppet. Big Hopper says, agree, Blaze, England deserve to be ahead. They definitely do. But they've still not been unbelievable. But Australia or New Zealand would run through both these teams right now. Jared Troy says, but if it's a try, it should be given. Absolutely. I'm not saying anything like that. But the score is reflective of the game. Captain Williams says, are you going to stay for the Australian game? Mate, I'll be here for every single game of the Rugby League World Cup. Every single game. I'll be right here with you. Having a good time. Tomorrow night. Who's the games tomorrow night? I think we have Ireland, Jamaica. No, not Ireland, Jamaica. I have a look. Who are the games tomorrow night? I think New Zealand, Lebanon's tomorrow night. Or is that Tuesday morning? No, I think it is Monday morning, like 4:30 a.m. Every single Australian game is the 4:30 a.m. game, mind you. Scotland, Italy, Jamaica. It is Jamaica, Ireland, and New Zealand, Lebanon. They're the 3 games tomorrow. So tomorrow night, same time is Scotland, Italy. And then Jamaica, Ireland at 2 a.m. But I'll stream at like 1. Oh, no, I'll have to stream at 2. And then New Zealand, Lebanon at 4:30. So I'll have to stream on the time, yeah. Arua Habuka says, pretty weird seeing Luau with that Cleary. Absolutely. Uwana says, where's all the Samoans said they're going to beat England? It's still early, Uwana, but yes, they've not looked great so far. It's still early, though, and it should be 18-12. I know, Dogs, I would actually listen to your commentary than theirs. That's why I'm watching, but I also want to watch the game. Oh, absolutely. That's why you have the game on, plus or you have me in the background. Ed Vogel says, describe first half and game in one word. I'd literally say confusing, really. I'd say confusing, because England haven't been great, but they've definitely deserved the lead. And Samoa haven't been good at all, but it's still in the game. So I'd still say confusing. Piggy Shack says, how do you cope psychologically? I want to read this comment. Hold on, I'm going to scroll back up here. How do you cope psychologically if you're Samoa? You're in this game, but you just got hosed by the officials and your only try came against the run of play. Your only try was off your defense and an intercept. Yes, absolutely. It's hard to go into halftime knowing what just happened. I think they might... Psychologically, you're going to have to go into halftime thinking that you didn't score that try and think that they got the call right. So that, but in the same sense, if you want to think of it as you got the try and you got robbed, that means you know you can score, right? So actually, if I'm the coach, I go, we scored that try. Now you know you can score again. right? I know it doesn't reflect on the scoreboard, but if I'm talking to my team right now, I'd be saying, we just scored a try. Look, it may not have gone our way. They may have called it against us, but I know, we'll score a try. So that means you've broken them down. You've broken their defense. You've scored a 4-pointer. You can do it again. Go out there and do it again. That's what I would say. But then again, Matt Parrish will say, James Thornton says Samoa will only get better second half. They were getting better towards the end of that half. I agree, yeah. And I said this, James. Samoa are a very clicky team, right? So they can be very, very average. But if they click, man, they can score tries quickly. England can be very careful. If Jerome Lua doesn't knock that ball on earlier and then use that captain's challenge, they score there. They take the lead. That would have given so much momentum to Samoa. It didn't happen, but I'm just throwing it out there. Bottom race is shortly Harris-Tavita gets a crack at 7 next week. Milford's not been horrible since about the 20-minute mark, but the first 20 minutes he was dreadful. Seth Margarita says Greece are going to win everything. At least he's going to solo. Okay. Joanna says Luai's getting exposed with that clearing kick out. I don't think Luai's been one of the worst. I think Luai's been doing it. Besides that one knock on, I think Luai's been one of the better Samoan players, to be completely honest with you. I think if you want to talk about pretty poor players here, what's Josh Papali'i done? What's Junior Paulo done? What's any of their forwards done? What's any of the forwards done here for Samoa? That's the issue, and this is what I said. This is why I say that the forwards are the issues here for Samoa in comparison. Sal the First says, I don't know about the Stephen Crichton attempt, 50-50 for me. I think it's 100%. Actually, no, I'll go 90-10 because I can understand why you would give it a no try in a very slight fashion, because I think that the only reason the ball bounces up like that is from the put down. Pandro says, hypothetical speaking, you have to repeat the comment. Wilhelm Bunser says, Matt Parrish should be sacked in the sheds. Sacked in the sheds right now. Unknown Dog says, not even going to lie, I would rather have you as a commentator than any other footy commentator. You're like the only one who's actually not biased. Well, I try my best, man. Obviously, I do have my biases, but you guys just have to listen to what I say and then take it into perspective. I'm not telling you what I'm saying is 100% right. I'm just giving you another perspective, talking to you guys in the chat, interactive commentary, and then you can make your decision based on what I say, what the chat says, what the commentary might be saying, and then they feel shit, and then what you think, obviously. QFT said, Matt Parrish telling Samuel, keep doing what you're doing in the sheds. Stop it. Stop it. Jamie Golding said, is the next try going to decide the game? Probably, Jamie. Probably. Tilchunga says, kicking game hasn't been great from both teams. England have been all about those little short dinky dinks. And Samoa have been all about just not kicking well at all because it's Milford. But that's the thing. Cleary is the kicker at the Panthers, right? So Luai's not really a kicker. It's not Luai at all. When Burton was there, it was Burton and Cleary. Now it's realistically just Cleary at the Panthers. Luai doesn't really kick. So you have to rely on Milford's kicking game. And Milford couldn't kick his way out of a wet paper bag. Like, the guy is so average. It's not 2015 anymore. 2015, Milford was great. It was 7 years past 2015. JKT says, Tango having a good game. Yeah. Glick says, yeah, shout outs to you being a commentator. Good calls and fast relay of infos in a non-biased way and can tell you love the game. Oh, man, I love the game. I love the game. That's why I want to do Super League, so I know more about it for the next World Cup. So that's why I'll be showing Super League. Obviously, we've got the NRL back next year. We've got some big news, by the way, guys. Stay tuned. Huge news in regards to level ups we've done for next season, by the way. Jay from the South Fitty says, are you excited for the Australia-Fiji game? Absolutely, man. I don't know how excited I am to see Fiji play against Australia, but I'm excited to see Fiji against Scotland and Italy. But I think that Australia could win that game by a decent amount. If Fiji won, tell ya, Sal the First says NRL needs to hire BKR for commentary. Problem with that, man. Firstly, it's not NRL, it's Fox Sports and Channel 9. But the problem with that is that the commentators aren't given the ability to say what they want. They're given the narrative and they're told this is how you have to speak to the general consensus, right? That's why when you get channels like mine, I'm not speaking on behalf of anybody. So Channel 9 will have their certain narrative they want to spin. Fox will have their certain narrative they want to spin. I don't have a narrative, right? So if you go there, you're told effectively what to say and what to believe. Because you can't say a team's shit when they're shit on Channel 9 Fox Sports, you know what I'm saying? But, if things happen, I'm not going to say no on an opportunity, but in the same sense, Biggie Shaq says, why do you think Matt Parrish is holding back Samoa from their potential? What has Samoa ever done with Matt Parrish? Ever. What have they done? Why are you putting Suali'i as a fullback and not on the wing and Hamiso not in the fullback when Suali'i is clearly a winger, not a fullback? Hamiso is more of a fullback than a winger. Hamiso's not a winger, realistically. He is a fullback. I don't get it. Like, I guarantee you that Hamiso will probably be the fullback for Redcliffe next year. They won't have Isako there too long. Isako will probably go to the wing and Hamiso probably goes to the fullback. McKenna Geno says, England better coached. Wellesby's so good. Yes, Wellesby's been very good. Society Solossi says England better coached. I agree. Seth Marguerite says, BKR times Clarkey commentators. Well, obviously Clarkey's a really good friend of mine, so stayed at his place when I was in Canberra this year. He was actually on the streams. We did 2 streams with him earlier this year. Wellesby versus Luai. Who's the better 5'8" tonight? Oh, Wellesby. Wellesby's been fantastic tonight. But then again, he did assist the intercept for the Samoan try. Don't forget, guys, hit that thumbs up button and subscribe if you're new around here. Let's hit 20,000 subscribers tonight, and we will be streaming the Australia versus Fiji game a little bit later on. Noel Felix, I think Andrew Johns may express his opinion the most. He does, but he's also still told the narrative, and he has to give his opinion in line. So, like, he's allowed to, but still has to keep it. Like, I'll tell you, Tiger, the shithouse. I'm not going to tell you that the Tigers have a chance to make the 8 this year, which is what they do. They don't have a chance to make the 8 this year, but those kind of commentators will be like, oh, look at this team. Luke Brooks, he's going to be the best bloody half you ever did see. Shut up. No, I think Andrew Johns, that's right. McKenna Jenner says the English commentators are actually not biased. Oh, settle down. They thought Crichton's no trouble to try, and they're giving it a lot of reps. So that one, yes, they were good, McKenna. That one, they were good. I agree with you. But most of the game, they've been pretty biased. But then again, I keep saying, we have Gus Gould. So, as much as the English commentators might be biased, Gus Gould is also Australian. And Knowledge Lyric says, we saw what happened in the finals against South. Teddy went off and Suali'i was poor at fullback. Absolutely. And you're a Roosters fan, aren't you? Yes, you are. Yes. Sal the First says, really want to say Lenny this World Cup. Well, Lenny's not come on. Why is Lenny not come on? There you go. Hello, Matt Parrish. Waggy. Sal the First says, really want to say, that's right, Gregory Bias is Wellesby. So the second half is about to start here, guys. Here we go. The second half is about to get started here. The English are coming out here. Sam Sow's, what is going on here, Samoa? Long time ago, Sam. Settle down. Long time ago. Don't worry. Knowledge for Larry says, Andrew Johns is the most unfiltered in Origin. We saw what happened this year. Yeah. Boy, oh boy. I would love Andrew and Matt to be the coaches of Samoa in 2025. Also, for new people who subscribe to the channel, when I say Muppet, using the word Muppet is a good way to kind of swear or insult without being too over the top. That's why I say Muppet so much. It's a good way to not, go over the top with calling someone a bad name. So that's why if you hear that word a lot, it's basically effectively a way to not swear, but also kind of. Or just insult someone without being too deep. Richard says Gus Gould's best lines are no, and he's dropped his lollies. Yeah. He has dropped his lollies though. So Samoa will kick the ball off here, and England will start off with the ball. Like I said, thumbs up, subscribe, and England make a mistake here. No, lucky, they get the ball back to the 10. So the next try here is huge. Next try is absolutely huge. Are you going to do the next game commentary at 4 a.m? I'll start an hour earlier, 3:30 in the morning. Biggie Shake says, how did Matt Parrish get the Samoa job in the first place? I don't know. I really don't know. I don't know what he's done ever. Can any Samoans in the chat let us know, how did Matt Parrish get the job? Because what's his record? Like, what is his history? Why? Why did it happen? I wasn't on YouTube when he was there, so like I wouldn't have been too focused on that, and I would have been relatively young as well. How do you guys rate Montmorovsky? Yeah. So fit tackle here for England. They're at the 40, and they'll get this ball back right-hand side and kick this one into the quarter. That was actually nice there from Samoa. Their defense actually kept them inside their own half for the first time in basically ever. And Suali'i, good run. Suali's been good with his run backs, but then again, like, he's also been super poor at the back. Yeshua, not a fan? Not a fan. It's magical for New Zealand, Lodge Flex says. Yes. Yes, Madge is pretty good for New Zealand. I think he's a chief. Here we go. Here we go. So third tackle here for Samoa. They'll get this ball to the halfway line. Like I said, guys, this is a huge point of the game where next try is just so pivotal. Like, Samoa not done yet. Stephen Crichton's still going here. Stephen Crichton gets his ball to the 35. Fourth tackle now. So Sai Lossi was Parrish at the Warriors. Was he? I don't know. I don't think so. Was he? Shit, I honestly have no idea. Left-hand side, it's going to be Martin Tapau. He'll get this ball to the 25 metres. Fit tackle here. What can they do now? High knees, Suali. Left-hand side. Oh, big chance. Tuilangi. It's fit tackle, you muppet. Stupid. Does that mean Madge is a good coach, given that he's a good team to work with? Madge is a decent coach, but the Tigers, you could be Mahatma Gandhi, and it would not work out for you. Biggie Shaxon, would you agree with this assessment of Suali'i in this game, rocks or diamonds? Oh, he's rocks and diamonds in this game, if that's what you're saying. Yeah, he's both. Oh, jeez, that's a huge hit, but he gets through it. Second tackle here at the 15 for England. Parrish was at Salford for 6 games when he won. You're shitting me, Richard. You are shitting me. So you're telling me that Matt Parrish's history as a coach, he's coached 6 games and won 1 at Salford, and that's his history. Bullshit. There's got to be more to it. There's no way a coach gets hired based on those stats. There's no way. And at Super League level, mind you. I don't think we can win this game. Sam, very early. Only 12 points in it. Only 12 points in it. All right, left-hand side now, and they'll kick this ball into the corner. Easy take there for Tango, who cut back. I think Tango's gone to the wing. Well, that's a huge hit there from number 15 there from England. Don't get those at the Tigers. Tigers are something else, man. By the way, I didn't appreciate that Api Kotasau didn't even apologise for what he said. Like, he didn't even apologise. Like, he was just like, oh, it was just a joke. Don't take it too seriously. You'll love me soon. Like, ego. Ego. Love you for your Fiji, but, like, come on, man. Like, at least apologise for saying something stupid, you know? You disrespected the club completely. Good offload there from Paulo to Daniel Levi, and Levi will get this ball to the 30. Every single World Cup game, Causa. Every single World Cup game. So 4 tackle now. Samoa gets it off here. 40 metres out. Chance here. Oh, taken down to the 20. It's a great... Oh, he's lost the ball. He's lost the ball. That's not good, man. Oh, Time Mason's centre and Tango's on the wing. That's another, effectively, a Panther there. Hunter's pretty sure Parrish has been assistant coach for the Eagles and Tigers. Big Papa says, remember when Parrish was being assistant coach to Sticky when he was at Para? Yikes. Biggie Shack says, Lenny is still not in the field. I don't understand why Lenny has not been given a crack in this game. Spencer Lenny is an incredible player. Off the bench, he's incredible. Like, Matt Parrish, what are you doing? Bring Spencer Lenny on the field. Oh, Tyrone May's injured here. They put the wrong May brother on. Taylor May's injured this week. He'll be back next week. Too many errors from Samoa. Absolutely sell the first. Absolutely. Absolutely, bro. 1 second. So Tyrone May is injured here. Hope he's alright. He's a flog, but I hope he's alright. Obviously, Tyrone May's had his issues, legally speaking. But, you know, where's he in the Super League now? He went to the Super League, didn't he? Because obviously Panthers got rid of him because he's not great, but also... Noel Julius says Tyrone May is allowed to play. JKT says, I swear Island teams drop the ball out of nowhere sometimes. It's how they play, man. It is. It's how they play. If you've been, like me, if you've been to Fiji or Samoa or Tonga and you look at people and look at the way they play as young kids in the grass and just throwing the ball around, that's why sevens is such a big sport, because that's how they play. And then it translates to the league and it just, the hands are a little bit how you're going. But it also gives you that elusiveness. McKenna says, why is May coming on? Horrible coaching. He shouldn't have been on. He shouldn't even be on the bench. He shouldn't even be on the bench. Like, it's stupid. Wait till you see the Warriors. Oh, no. I don't want to see the Warriors. To go, so that was like his first carry. No, he's been on for a little bit, but yes, it could be. So he's coming off here, Tyrone May, so surely Spence... Oh, what do they do? They're going to bring Hameso back on, surely. Biggie Shakes, Tyrone May plays the Catalans. Yeah. Taylor May's injured, Sal at first. Blake Carter says he went to the Dragons team in Super League. I don't know what they're exactly called. Catalans Dragons. Fiji's the best sevens teams. I don't actually know how they're doing right now. But overall time, yes, actually Australia won the sevens this year. Australia won the sevens this year. First time ever. First time ever. No one knew about it though. No one knew about it, man. No one ever heard about it, but Australia won the sevens this year. Isaac Nigel says, can't wait to see the Kumals up against Tongans. Kumals pride. Yeah, I'll be streaming it, Isaac Nigel. I hope you're here cheering on your Papua New Guinea boys. So we're still waiting here for this Tyrone May injury. Hope he's alright, man. Hit that thumbs up button and subscribe. Just waiting for, oh, my YouTube just had to refresh here. Just had to refresh. Dom Young, 9 carries for 133 metres. Can't see your chat right now. For some reason, my YouTube decided to completely refresh. So Tyrone May's actually seriously injured here. Like, prayers up to the big fella, man. Like, as much as... This is the thing, guys. Like, as much as the game, you don't like players, and as much as you may say players are shit, or you don't like their attitude, their personality, you've still got to put prayers up for a man. You've still got to... You got to be human still, and realise this is effectively a game. It's all entertainment, and even though a player's a bit of a dickhead, you've got to really still have that human being side of you. You know what I'm saying? Like, we got 62% of votes for Samoa here. I hope Tonga do as good as they did in 2017. I want them to do better. They will have to go through England this time too, though. JKT says, we have too much oil on our hands, making pork buns and mayonnaise with chop suey and that. Mate, too much lovo cooking in Fiji. Too much yangona. If you're not vanaka yangona, but too much tsunami. Too much tsunami yangona. So the first is chuck off Tyrone May, put Suali'i on the wing, put CHT at fullback. I like it. No, it's true. Do you think Farnworth is better than Stags at Brisbane? He's becoming more consistent, and consistency is key. Consistency is key. Which is hard for me to say, because I've been a big Katoni Stags supporter for a long time. If you guys know my channel well, for the last couple of years, I've been saying Stags this, Stags that. But consistency is key, man, and Farnworth is way more consistent. Has his problems, has his issues, but consistently way better than Stags. McKenna says Parrish having a laugh while May's down. You got it. That's a bit unfair. Like, it's a bit unfair, but I know what you're saying, but it's also a bit unfair. But like Carla says, leg got twisted. Captain Lonely says that Kappa logo looks so funny on the physios. Biggie Shakes, what kind of injury can he walk? Was he hit in the head? No, it was a knee injury, I think. So Spencer Lenny comes on here for Tyrone May. What? So what happens then? So where's Spencer? So what's happened here? Wait. Oh my god, they just said it's a huge loss for Samoa. That no, it's not. But in the same sense, I hope he's alright. So what's Spencer Leniu? What's happened with Spencer Leniu here then? So why is Spencer Leniu just come on here for Tyrone May? Oh, we apologise for this temporary break in transmission. Normal programming will resume as soon as possible. Are you guys on KO getting the same problem for me? Is your game still playing right now? Isaac Nigel says, PNG Kummel's hopes, likes of AJ Ottoman Coates. Are you guys getting an ad right now? What's happening? Timmy Carr says, huge loss. This is ridiculous. Nigel says, apparently there are 45,000 people at the game. Sure there are. The Big Shack says, this substitution does not compute. KO is having a nap right now, Timmy Carter. The game's not on. Facing the same on KO. Well, guys, we're just having a party here, just talking, just having a party. Lovely. Watching the MotoGP in the middle of a goddamn World Cup game. In the middle of a goddamn World Cup game, I'm now looking at an advertisement for the Game of Thrones. This has been a shambles tonight. From the pre-game entertainment to this to... I don't know what's happening here, lads. If you guys aren't watching the game and just relying on me for commentary, KO is currently showing its advertisements of a movie. The game is on right now, but no one can watch the game. Will Batchelor says, again, these Poms couldn't run a chook raffle. Well, yeah, yes. JK, this World Cup is a Muppet things, lad. Oh, here we go. Biggie Shack says, if you're going to bring on Lenny, why not sub him on for a forward? So I don't understand what he's doing there. I don't understand where he's putting him. So who moves? The game's still not on yet. The game is literally playing. Did Swilly just drop the ball again? I don't know, Sal the First. I don't know. You know why? Because we're watching ads right now. Love saying you're to watch ads. I don't know what you just said. What is helping? Has anyone seen Bullet Train? I'm never watching it after this ad. This is annoying. Guys, the game is literally on. We have to rely on this right now. We have to rely on Viz to tell us what's happening. Okay, got hat. Jack McDonald said this is screwed. Jackie boy. Oh, man. Are you going for England or Australia, by the way, Jack? Jack OT says, what's happening, bro? My gosh, I'm trying to watch the game. Nico says, time for bed. Can you imagine this happens during the Australia game? Blake R says, these are some great ads. Wow, I wonder what's happening in the game, though. Yeah, it'd be fantastic to actually watch the game, the World Cup game right now. Gogglebox. We're literally watching adverts for Gogglebox right now, guys. Kev Fraser said, is it frozen for you as well? Brother, we're watching literal ads. We're watching literal ads. This is a shambles, bro. Like, this is the shambles. Big Papa says, Fiji Sevens didn't play with the majority of that series this year, still managed to come third. They also won Rugby World Cup Sevens a few months ago. Hey, Australia won, shush. Isaac Lee says, this is shambles. We should switch to radio now. But then I couldn't do that. Like, it'd be so hard for me to listen to what they're saying and then commentate what they're... Oh, bro, this is wild. But hey, Andrew, this is a professional country. Like, they've got their own professional league. How have you not got coverage right now? Like, how have you not got coverage? You are a professional league. This is not USA. This is not Tanzania. This is not Guatemala. This is not bloody Timbuktu. We're not in Whoop Whoop right now. We're in goddamn England, and we can't get coverage of the goddamn England versus Samoa game, the first game of the World Cup. You got the pre-game entertainment being shocking. You got the fact that we couldn't hear half the shit for half the time. You've got the 6 against sound going... I'm losing my mind. I'm losing my mind. Fiji Island said you might need VPN. No. Fiji Islander, you don't get it. There is no... It's not that I'm cut out. It's that you can't watch the game right now. KO is the only way to watch the game, and KO is showing ads and an interview with Josh Mansour. Josh Mansour. Davies is focused. That's in flying to England. So the first, I wish Alex Johnson chose PNG this World Cup. He's the missing piece. Oh, dear me. Isaac Lee says, now we're looking at Josh, man. Oh, my God. You watch. Hold on. We're going to get more people tuning into this stream because they're going to be trying to find this stream online. You watch. We'll go over 200-300 people now because people are trying to find the game. England scored, Trap says. Did they really? This is a shambles. They did. I loved that try. It was a great try. It was a great try when England just scored. What a shit joke, Gabe. What a joke. What an absolute shambles. We just missed a try, apparently. We missed a try, lads. Hit the thumbs up button and subscribe. What a try. And that's the best try I've ever seen in my life. It's the best try I've ever seen in my life. Joseph says, what is happening? It's a good question, Joseph. It's a fantastic goddamn question, Joseph. Tournament is a write-off, Will Helm says. The tournament's a write-off. We're 50 minutes into the first game of the World Cup and the tournament's a write-off. Mate, that was probably the best try I've ever seen in my life. Dan says Watkins has been unreal all season. Oh, so you're watching the game, are you? So what is it? Tom? Is it Sam Watkins? Wait, Watkins? What? Watkins is so good. What a try! So you guys are able to watch the game. Cool. Nate says you should pretend you're getting coverage and just make shit up for the viewers stay tuned in. See, I told you we're nearly at 300 viewers now. Okay, so England here, run down the sideline. Dom Young. Oh, no, he's on a backflip. He's done a backflip in the middle of a play. What is Dom Young doing? He's throwing the ball away here. Oh, my God. Dan Sarginson's got the ball. He's running. He's going to give it off. And Josh Papali'i with the intercept. Josh Papali'i's away here. He's at the 40. He's at the 50. He's at the 40. The 30. Oh, my God. Stone Cold Steve Austin has just interrupted the play. East New York is playing now. Deary me. What an absolute bloody mockery this shit is, eh? Stone Cold Steve Austin has just come onto the field. This is unbelievable. Stone Cold Steve Austin, and now he's chugging a beer. Is that Tom Brady coming out the field? Mitchell Moses? This is crazy. Dan said, yeah, I had tickets to the game but couldn't make it. So just to clarify for everyone who's tuning in right now trying to find the game, KO is not on. KO is working, but we're watching ads because there's no coverage for us in Australia right now. We can't watch the game. Captain Lone says, who scored? It's a great goddamn question. I get to watch Welcome Back to the Island. Welcome back to MotoGP. trying to watch the England-Samoa game right now. Jacob Rataweri says, all my mates got their hopes up saying that Samoa will either make a grand final semis. As I said, that they don't a really good team, but they won't know how to use it. Mate, can you stop distracting us? We're trying to watch a Game of Thrones advert right now. Sal the first is, wait, Johnson is playing for PNG. Cornwall's 2022 World Cup winners, congrats. He is playing for PNG, absolutely. Blake Hunter says, what? A helicopter slammed on the field? A helicopter? No way. That's unbelievable. That's unbelievable. There's a helicopter from the field right now. Ben Dover, you got me. He says, the commentators are apologising for the welcoming address. What happened there? The commentators probably... the whole World Cup has been a shambles so far, man. From the team list named, to this coverage right now, to the pre-game entertainment, to the fact that the ball wasn't given for a kickoff for a long time. We still have not been able to watch the game. It's been 5 minutes since the game has been showed. Joseph, will Samoa even be second in their pool? Absolutely, bro. Absolutely. This is England. They'll still beat... who's the other teams? Who's the other teams in their group? I can't remember. It is... It's not New Zealand, Lebanon. It is... not Wales, France, Greece. Oh, easy. Absolutely. Yeah, they'll shit it in. Trap says, oh my god, Dom Young head just got hit by the helicopter because he's so tall. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy. Dan says France. Yeah, no. Samoa's going to run through France and Greece. Riley Kevin says, Warriors robbed. You know who's been robbed? Me and you of being able to watch this game in the World Cup. That's who's really been robbed here. Guys, if you're new here, you've just tuned in, hit the subscribe button. We're going to be here for literally every single game of the Rugby League World Cup. We get to watch ads, but we'll do our best to watch the World Cup as well if we get a chance. McKenna says, a game's been stopped for the Scope Pod. Knowledge Felix says, oh my god, Mike Coxmore's run the field. Oh, you got me, bro. You got me. David Spoken says, Suwali has done nothing except take his lollies halfway down the field and drop them. Yep, he's not a fullback. Father Mansell says, live and free, no ads, breaks. Oh, boy. Joe says, Thanos jumps in. Thanos has jumped into the arena. Apparently there's space stones inside the Samoan gear. Oh, my God. 24-6 here, lads. 24-6. It's a great game. It's a fan. Oh, it's back on. Hey, it's back on, lads. It's back on. So 54 minutes in, and the game's actually back on. Guys, we get to watch the game. Let's all give it a clap. Let's all clap for the NHS. Let's all clap for allowing to watch the Game of Rugby League World Cup. Pandre says, subscribe. You exactly right. Subscribe right now. David spoken, so I'm going to bed. Yeah, well, your Penrith Panthers players, your Penrith are playing right now. It's 24-6 to England over Penrith. Arsenal, so I had some on minus 2.5. Obviously, that's not getting up. That's not getting up, mate. That's not getting up. All right, so second tackle leave for Samoa, left-hand side. It's going to be Luai. Luai gives it off here to Tungo, and that's a good run here by Tungo. And it'll be 45 minutes out of the line for tackle. Mr. Class says, there's a game in your ads, KO. Yeah, I don't understand what's happening right now. I was trying to watch the Game of Thrones advert for the 14th time. So right-hand side, and it'll be Martin to Powell. Fit tackle to the 40. JK, he said, I feel like I'm fighting my Tongan neighbours now. Duffy's spoken says, if you think I'm staying up to watch a round... no. A round 2? I don't even know what that said. So subscribe, you have to support the Broncos. You don't want to support the Broncos. Sal the first says, hate this rugby league bullshit interrupting my ads. I just realised I need to put this to slow chat for the next stream, for like 3 seconds because I can't read comments. Knowledge Leaks apparently Camboza is pulled out of the fight and has now knocked out Jerome Luai. Mate, good call. So second tackle here for England. They're going to be 15 metres. Oh, knock on. Here's Samoa's chance. Here is Samoa's chance, guys. Oh, punch on. Biff, 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 biff. Biff, 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 biff. Daddy Don says Titans better than everything. We all know that, mate. That's obvious. That's the most obvious thing I ever did see. I'm going to wear 2 hats right now. For this very reason right here, baby. For this very reason right here. Joseph says, the reason why Tonga and Samoa is different is that Samoa, when they put on their jersey, they got no pride behind the colours, but with Tonga it's different. They built a winning culture. I don't necessarily disagree. Hunt said, I don't have KO, so I can't even watch the fine ads. Mate, there have been some fine ads. So, we've got a Knowledge for lyrics. Why is Knowledge for lyrics just said grab his dick and twist it? Our chat is so strange sometimes, lads. Our chat is so strange. Why is Tompkins trying to punch on with Papali'i? Tompkins would get slaughtered by Papali'i. Tompkins, mate, you ain't scaring nobody. Papali'i is not... You're not beating Papali'i in a fight, Sam Tompkins. Bro, settle down. Someone go for Luai's face. Ashton Kelton says, we're going to scrum hit Samoa 10 metres out. Scrum hit Samoa 10 metres out of the line. Come on, guys. Let's get to 20,000 subscribers by the end of this stream. I reckon we can do it. I reckon we can do it. Come on. So if Samoa score here, there's a chance still. You know, you telling me there's a chance? I'm telling you there's a chance. Not a great chance, but a chance nonetheless. But not a great chance at all, but a chance. Not great, though, but a chance. So Samoa here, 11 metres out from the line. Right-hand side, Milford. It's 5 metres out from the line. So close. Was that Suoli? It was 3 metres out from the line. First tackle now for the Samoans. Rolls it back here to Crichton. Crichton gets it off to Milfy. Milf to Luai. Luai now to Tapau. And Tapau will be at the 10-metre line now. Dad, what is going on? No one knows. Golan says Canterbury vs Wellington NPC final. Thanks, mate. Right inside. Oh, jeez. That was a great tackle from England. 5 metres out. That's a 6 again for sure. Wow, they didn't call it. Oh, they've got numbers here. Bro, no, you don't run that ball straight. Oh, Spencer Leniu. Good run, though, but you don't run that there. You pass that ball. Third tackle here. 2 metres out from the line. I go back out right. No, left. They've got numbers. Oh, my God. That was so bad. Oh, it's a knock-on from England. It's a penalty here to Samoa. It's actually a penalty to Samoa. Will Batchelor says they must have forgotten to appoint ball boys. Absolutely, they did. Yeah. Butter Ray says Rip Sam Tompkins tried to be a hero against Josh Papali'i. Why would you do that with Papali'i? Big Papa would smack you. And the Big Papa would smack you. Jacob says this World Cup, you're going to gain a lot of followers from this. Mate, we put in the work, man. It's going to be a long World Cup. We've got FIFA World Cup 2, Cricket World Cup. Let's do it, baby. So 5 metres out of the line, Martin Tapau rolls it back to Daniel Levi. Levi gives it off here. Chance for Samoa. Luai off to To'o. To'o back on the inside. They've got numbers they go right now. Brian To'o's still going here. Brian To'o brings the ball to the 5. Second tackle here. What do you think of the Crichton try? I thought it was 50-50. I thought it was 90-10. I think it was a try. Oh. Shit, Samoa. Bro, come on, man. And Papali'i knocks the ball on. All right, Quasar, have a good one, bro. Knowledge for Jamaica vs Italy final. Okay, this guy's had a bit too much to drink tonight, mate. Says, is the 4 Nations still a thing? I think COVID stopped that. I think it'll come back, though. Gone, 6-7-9 to the Hammer out. Oh, the Hammer got injured, did he? Joe says, who do you think is going to win? I think the team currently winning 24-6 is going to win. But then again, I tipped England before the game, too. Talvela To'o says, hey, think before you speak. Go Toa Samoa. What do you mean? What have I said, Talvela To'o? What have I said wrong? If I said it wrong and you took offence to it, take a double offence. Because I haven't said anything offensive. If you don't like what I say, then it's probably just... It's just something that you probably don't appreciate. That's cool. Like, I haven't said anything disrespectful. So if you don't like the opinion that I provide, then that's fine. There's obviously plenty of other places out there for you. But in the same sense, this is how the channel goes. I'm not going to hide and just give you a catered-down opinion to make you love me. You can love me. Or you can not love me. It's up to you. That's 4 pass England. Sounds like a 4 pass. Biggie Shack says that kind of stuff that someone's not in one play. I'm just trying to figure out what Talvela's actually saying though. Like what did I say that was offensive? I'm actually kind of getting behind Samoa in this game. They're not winning and they're not playing well, but I would rather Samoa win this game because it would be good for rugby league. Now Will Batchel says Samoa haven't even looked like they've gotten off the plane yet. I think Samoa are still in Nuku'alofa. So 60 minutes gone here, guys. Hit that thumbs up button and subscribe. 20 minutes to go of the game here. Don't forget, we'll be streaming Australia versus Fiji in about 2.5 hours' time. Penalty, Samoa. Here's their chance. They have to score, though. Have to score quickly. Ben says, I was banking 50-50 on whether Samoa could beat England since we never got to see them play any games. We have the talent, but it was up to if they could find any cohesion. Not looking good for a cup. Very early, Ben, but yes, I agree. I don't think they're going to win the World Cup, but there's still plenty of time for them to sort out their issues after this game. They'll get a bit of momentum against Italy. They'll get a bit of momentum... No, sorry, not Italy. They'll get a bit of momentum against France and Greece. And Samoa are a very momentum, hype-based team. So give them momentum there. Good win. Good win. They play Tonga. They beat Tonga. Chance. Big chance. But it's very early. Oh my God! If I have to watch another knock-on from Samoa, I'm going to throw up if I have to see another knock-on. Junior Paulo comes back on for Martin Tapau. Tuffy Spoken says, you got excited when... Wait, what? I got excited when the ads turned off. That's why he's mad. Oh. I'm not mad, just disappointed. I'm not sure, it sounds like a you problem, Tavella. By the way, Tavella, like, much love. I just don't understand why you got upset. Stuart Tafiti says, where's Nathan Cleary? Cleary? Where's Nathan Cleary? JKT says, Nuka love is Tongan, by the way. That was the joke, my guy. I don't think you got what I was meaning. I don't think you know what I was joking about, you muppet. JJ says, more. Look, disjointed. Please tell me other people got the Nuka Lofa joke. I'm very well aware we're very well aware of Nuka Lofa is, brother. Von Ray says he loved the KOAs and it's throwing a tangent because they ended. Well, look, that's fair enough. We all wanted to watch the ads. I want to know what's coming up next. What's this World Cup nonsense? Forward tackle here. Forward tackle, 35 metres out of the line. Blind Ray says knock on over here and a knock on over there. Nathan Cleary, that's the best one. Oh, that's a huge hit, bro. Tommy Makinson, who's that who's been gone down here? Oh my god, Sam Tompkins just got annihilated. Annihilated. Ben says must have rubbed all their hands in butter before the game. Mate, too much Lovo. Too much Youngona. Too much Youngona and Lovo. I would take the 2 points here if I'm England. I know it's not an easy kick, but in the same sense, I take the 2 here. Sam Tompkins, Milford, bro, he's such a gronk, eh? Like, Milford is such a gronk. Truly. Like, that's such a late hit. Like, bro, sin bin him. Get him off the field. Sin bin that bloke, eh? Get him off the field, eh? He's got to go. He's got to go. He's a gronk, this guy. Milford is such a gronk. I'd send him off. Like, have a rest for 10 minutes, mate. You're a gronk, man. That's a clear late hit. Not necessary. Stupid. Sin bin him. Get him off. Unacceptably late. Off for 10. Yeah, get off Milford. And he should have been off for 10 earlier in the game too, because he should have gone off for the clear obstruction on the play before. Fiji Jones is a great hit. What a goose, eh? What a goose. Milford is such a goose. James says how many drop balls all game? Oh, a lot of drop balls, bro. Kenneth says Milford has the reaction time of a blind wombat. Oh, Blind Rose says Milford's definitely getting dropped against Greece next week. Hey, but Dolphins, there's your prime player, man. There's your prime player next year. Jordan Purchase, when you come to the UK, I'll be going to the France World Cup, mate, for Rugby Union World Cup next year, so I'll probably come through England. Gibson Bopalo says Samoans are playing with passion and pride of their country. That's why a lot of people say that about Tonga and the difference in Papua New Guinea. There is a clear difference between how Samoa plays and Tonga / PNG play. Even Fiji, but Fiji probably on a more... Oh, that's a missed kick. That's a bad kick. Oh, no, he's actually got it. Hit the post and went in. Wow, it actually went in. That's crazy. Ben says, Milford fell off since the Broncos lost the grand final. Sad to see how far he dropped. Mate, he was so good in 2015. Like, he was a player, bro. Like, he was a player in 2015, Milford. But, geez, the drop-off has been drastic. Drastic. I just can't believe how much of a dog shot that is. Like, it's clearly late. But that was a pretty poor kick, but it hits the post and goes in there. Fiji Allen said, the guy's a joke. How is he even the team? I would put Harris Tavita in. I would have Harris Tavita as my half. Will Batchelors came from the Broncos. What do you expect? Herbie Farmworth, good Broncos player, man. Like, I can give you respect where credit's due. Like, the Broncos can feel free to eat the biggest, fattest stick on the planet, but in the same sense, like, I still think Herbie Farmworth's a great player. Tony Staggs has the ability to be a great player. Payne Haas, he's a really solid player. Bit overrated, but very solid player in regards to the workload that he makes. Oh, that's a penalty to England. Yeah, Samoa are going to get blown out here from here. Jasper said that's why we grew a brain and let him go and let him grow. Mate, Broncos, you never grew a brain. You have no brain. What are you talking about? Joseph says, what team do you think is better, Tonga or Samoa? I think Tonga, yeah. Big Papa said, but then again, Tonga have the ability to play like this too. But they don't have a tier 1 nation in their group either. Tonga are the highest ranked team in their group. Timmy Carter can't see Samoa come back now. No, they can't. They won't. Especially with England about to score another try here. Knowledge Luke says, why are they playing Indian cricket music in the stadium? Because this tournament is a shambles. Traps are honestly expected better atmosphere in this game, not going to lie. Absolutely. Oh, England are going to score here. 5 minutes out even the line. I think this is maybe third tackle. Maybe. Oh, that's a bad pass. They're going to score a try, though. They're going to score a try. Try time. Bang, bang. Boom, boom. Bang, bang, boom. Herbie Farmworth. He should be better than the match. Eric Arus Titans the worst. Oh, really? Shush. Blonde Race is Paddy Carrigan, a real workhorse as well, yeah. But it's going to be 30-6 here with the kick to come, and Samoa can say it again. Sam Stower says Fiji's better than English. Fuji's better than English. Mount Fuji, so you're saying Japan is better than England. Ooh, that's a tough call, that one. Justin says England have more safe players. They do. They definitely do, yeah. Ken said, this game's over. I'm going to get some sleep seeing the odds vs Fiji stream. Bro, we are literally starting streaming in 2 hours and 10 minutes. Alright. Nah, fair enough, man. You guys need to sleep. I'm on a schedule now, so this is midday for me, realistically. Like, right now, for me, I've put myself on a schedule. I'm a method actor, mate, right? So I've put myself on a schedule where this is midday for me. Nolch says Wellesby and Farnworth. Yeah, I'd probably say Wellesby maybe probably gets the man of the match performance, though. Good to see Big Herbie back. Oh, mate, it's been great to see him today, JJ. Tomorrow night, guys, actually, do you want to see this? Tomorrow night, before we do the other games at like 7 p.m. AEST, should we stream a play? Like, should we do a stream where we react to all the games from today and like give my player rankings and stuff? I don't know. Should we do that? Because I'll be streaming 3 games tomorrow. 3 games tomorrow, sorry. 3 games tomorrow night. David Spoken, I started to watch this and the highlight of the game was the ads. Mate, Game of Thrones. Get onto it. Bonner Rose says, Dads, where are you? Dads is getting drunk right now. I saw his Instagram story. Big Papa says, hopefully Fiji can keep it under 50. I'd love to see it. But in the same sense, watching Australia play like Australia do, it's something to watch, man. It's quite fun. We haven't seen Australia play in like 4 years. And Mackinson from the left-hand side gets a kick. Beautiful. So 32-6 here to England. 14 minutes to go. Wilhelm Bunce says, book the economy flights with 3 layovers back home, Samoan team manager. Bro, Matt Parrish is dreadful. Why did Spencer Leniu come on for a player that you put on as a winger? Why was Tyrone May in the team in the first place? Why is KO messing up it? Oh, you're lucky. Oh my god, I thought they were going to... There was another problem. There was another problem. There is problems. Ah, boy. 13 minutes to go here the game. It's back on, but it did say technical issues. If this happens in the World Cup final, I will lose my marbles. I will lose my marbles. JKT says, I just wanted to watch the opener of the World Cup just to see hold on. I want just to see the hype and atmosphere, but this is trash, not gonna lie. It's not great. But in the same sense, bro, like it's the first game. Give it a bit of time, you know? Kick back here with us. We'll have a good time regardless. Jacob Bratteri says, do you think Australia vs Fiji will be live since it's Australia? What do you mean? Every game will be live. What are you talking about? What? And Siwali'i will let that ball go for a dropout. Samoa's getting smacked. Goodness grief. Yeah, they look dreadful. Richard says, what would Paul Kent think of all this? Oh, don't ask what his opinion is. Master Sir says, these pommy commentators' voices are annoying. No offense. It's just because they're biased. Oh, cool. Here we go. Oh, yeah. Oh, good. I love this. A frozen screen. That's always fun. We apologise for this temporary break in transmission. Normal programming will resume as soon as possible. This is just really fun. This is really, really fun. I'm having a lot of fun right now. Stupid. Sebastian says, Suoli with his buttered fingers, Milford with the late frustration. They let their emotions get the better of them. For anyone who's wondering, again, it's back on. Good. We get to watch the next 3 minutes before we get a temporary ad break. Sam Sauer says, Tonga, I'll bet enough. What? Live on TV, Jacob. Oh, no, it'll be on KO. No. Oh, Samoa will get the ball here. No, it's going to be a penalty here to England. What do you mean it didn't go over the 10-metre line? The ball was at, like, the 13. Volt Hunter says, I hope PNG does well. Mate, I can't wait for Papua New Guinea vs Tonga on Tuesday. Oh, bro, that's going to be a belter of a game. There's going to be a lot of people in the chat, guys. I will have 3 to 5 second slow chat. Hey, Sebastian, are you still here? Or Duffy's? Can you type in the moderator's chat on Discord that I need to put 3 second slow chat on for the next game? So that I remember. Fiji Islander says, probably better than the game anyway. Mate, Game of Thrones is on. Left-hand side here. England going to score again here. They've scored. Oh, I don't think so. Oh, Whitehead's trying to say they scored. I don't think he did. James always says, hi mate, watched all your content in the run up to the World Cup, and I know you were leaning towards Samoa for this fixture. No, I wasn't, and not really rating English chances. What are your thoughts now? No, that's incorrect, James Rowley. I tipped England to win this game. That's incorrect. Go back to the beginning of the stream. I predicted England to win this game. James Rowley says, apologies if you said already. I've missed most of the stream so far as I'm watching the pub. Oh, fair enough. No, I think England have been okay. I think they've been fine. I think that the first 20 minutes was dreadful. I think that it should have been 18-12 at half time because that was a try to Samoa. But overall, England have been the better team, and we'll see what they're like against a team that doesn't drop the ball every 2 seconds. That's going to be a try, I reckon. Yeah. Oh, no, I can't see the ball. You can't see the ball. But no, I definitely predicted England to win this game, bro. But I thought it would be a closer game. First time these Penrith players have been belted. Well, have a look at Origin. That's a try. Surely. Yeah, it's a try. That's a try. Matacry says, I hope the crowd's vibe is better than when the Kummels play Tonga. I don't know. Fireworks were cool though, I guess. Sal the First says, most expected England to lose, including me. Shows what a home crowd can do. I told you guys that England will win. JKT says, the bro tip for England to win close, but it's a belt from the daddies. Absolutely, yeah. But I definitely did not tip Samoa. Tilchunga says, I think the tech issues have convinced me to not wake up for the Australia vs Fiji game. Tilchungus, mate, chill out with us here, man. Chill out with us here regardless. James Rowley says, I agree that was a try. If the ref sends that to the bunker as a try, it's given. Tough one for Samoa, but England have run away with it second half. Yeah, absolutely. And I don't think Samoa deserve to be in the lead. I don't think Samoa have been good at all. You need a better half than Milford. Milford's an idiot. He's an idiot. I think Samoa have a lot of work to do, but in the same sense, it's still very early in the tournament. This is one game. They'll still beat France. They'll still beat Greece. They'll still get into the second place in the group. They get the kick there, so 38-6. There's a long way to go. Samoa can still bounce back from this, but their coach is useless. Matt Parrish is not a good coach. He doesn't know what he's doing. He's out of his depth. Why are you bringing Spencer Leniu on for a guy you put on as winger? Why is Tyrone May in the team? Why is Milford getting a crack when we know this is the Milford? We know what Milford does. This has been Milford for a long time now. Like, I don't understand what we thought was going to change here with Milford. Like, this whole team has been so mismanaged. It's incredible. It's incredible how mismanaged this team is. It's incredible. 10 minutes to go here, guys. 10 minutes to go. Hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe if you're new around here. Come on, let's get to 20,000 subscribers. Let's do it. Sal the First is you streaming the entire time until the Aussie game. No way, bro. I'll be streaming at 3:30, which is an hour before the game starts. But that'll be in 2 hours' time. So I'll do a bit of editing. I might go for it. So I'm on this challenge. I'm on this thing called the 75 Hard Challenge from today. So I might actually go for a walk or something like that for 45 minutes. Oh, they're away here, left-hand side. They're away here, left-hand side. Mackinson. Oh, forward pass. No. That's a schmozzle. No, that's bullshit. That's bullshit. That's horseshit, that try. That's horseshit, that try. It's so forward. That's so forward, that try. Thanks, Duffy's has spoken for the $8 donuts. It's paying to maybe make you feel better about watching advertisements all night. I appreciate you, dude. Thank you very much. I do appreciate the support. But that's a horseshit try, that. That's a very forward pass. That pass only went 2 meters forward. That's dog shit, that try. That is NFL. Walt Hunter says NFL. That is a horrific call. That's about 20 meters forward, Jack Dempsey says. That is horrific. That is one of the worst tries. Yo, what on earth was that? Show us a side on angle, you gronks. I know you're not going to. How is that not a forward pass? That's incredible. That is incredible. Blunt Razor with the $2 donuts is Game of the Thrones. I've got to love the ads. Appreciate you with the $2 donut, brother. Yeah, Farnworth even looks at the referee and says, that's forward. James Rice is so far forward. How do you not get that right? Like, it's not like it affects the game realistically, but like... That is incredible. This has been a shambles of a tournament so far. How was that not forward pass? What? Of course, the commentators praise the try. I've tuned out of this commentary, bro. JK Klein's at work. It's not Klein's fault, that. It's the touch judge's fault. But they're not showing us a side on angle. They refuse to show us a side on angle. It doesn't even come out of the hands backwards. It does not even come out of the hands backwards. 7 minutes and 76 final score. No. They're not scoring 24 points in 8 minutes, bro. Dances backwards out of the hand. Wind blew it forward. Shut up. Just shut up. Captain Lonely says Samoa getting smacked for real. Take that try away from him. It should be 38-12, which is still a big score. Dan says back. Jordan Purchase says I just add you on Discord. Good stuff, man. Oh, Samoa get the ball on the full. Nice. Jordan says I just add you on Discord. I don't add people on Discord, bro. But if you want to join our Discord chat, if one of the moderators can join, throw the Discord link there, it'd be great. Dan's weren't Samoa minus 2. Yes, they were favourites for this, and I said to you guys, I think England win. So the first is Samoa, get whatever dog shit coach you have out the door as soon as you can. Matt Parrish, get him out. Get him out, get him out, get him out, get him out. I'm not going to celebrate a feedy bomb here, but a feedy bomb is probably going to happen. James Riley says, probably Tonga versus Samoa quarterfinal now. How do you see that going in light of this? Can see Tonga steamrolling with Samoa play like this. Just watch. Tonga have the opportunity to play like this. Tonga have the opportunity to play like this too, but they're just lucky they don't have to play a Tier 1 nation. But I just want to throw this out there. Oh, this is going to be a try here. Yep. That's going to be a try for Makinson. It's going to be 50-60. Oh, maybe not. They're going to say no try. QFT says Samoa won't stand a chance against this Tonga with a performance like this. Yeah, but I agree. But Tonga also have the ability to play like this. But Tonga have, I agree, more passion in their jersey. This is if you're a Samoan fan right now, you should feel disrespected by this performance. Realistically, there's a Discord link there, guys. If you want to join the Discord, we have an NRL chat, rugby union chat, football, everything. We have all different... oh, jeez. That's just gone out there. There you go. Ben says, looks like not only did they underpay the stream providers, but also hired some random guy to hold the flag. Bro, they had the Samoan flags being held up by English fans before. Like, what a shambles. So, that's fine. The kick's fine. So, what are we looking at here? There's no interference. Oh, there's definitely interference there. He grabs him. Yeah. No. Hold on. Was he not just pulled back just then? It's a try, if you look at that. But at the same time, wasn't there a play just taken out in back play? Wasn't going to get there anyway, though. This really makes me appreciate how good the technology dudes are in the NRL. Yeah, this has been dreadful. This has been really, really poor in regards to quality. Master Soda says, disappointing result from the Island boys. They're playing like under 14s. It's flattering for England, let's put it that way. But in the same sense, England deserve to be leading like this. They deserve to be leading by a decent amount, but it is very flattering, this. Very flattering. Dances Makinson has been so good all season as well. Personally, I doubt England at every sport as the masters of collapsing, so I thought we'd flunk. I want to say this without you taking it as if like I'm hating on England, right? The only teams that can win this tournament are Australia and New Zealand. If you beat them in the final, you have to beat Australia and New Zealand to win the final, right? I don't think England beat Australia or New Zealand, but I'm happy to be proven wrong. But Samoa have always played like this. They've got the worst coach in the business who has done nothing ever. Doesn't know how to coach a chook raffle. Couldn't coach an under-10s team. And it's... Samoans are always known as not necessarily playing for the jersey like the Tongans do, right? So I will reserve my judgment on England for the quarterfinals and for the finals. This is what I will do. I will wait. I understand people might think, oh, you're hating on England. I'm not. I just still have my question marks, and I will wait. I will wait to see with England. This is a good result here. But this is more reaffirming where Samoa are at rather than where England are at. I think that Samoa have been so bad today. They've dropped the ball a lot. It suits England. They've been fine. And they've scored 50 points. Congratulations, 50 bomb. It's great. But there are still things that I need to see first against better teams than Samoa. Master Soda says, if we're going to be a real Suoli'i, was the only good play. Oh my God. We apologise for this temporary break in transmission. The last 5 minutes we might not even be able to watch, lads. We apologise for this temporary break in transmission. Normal programming will resume as soon as possible. This is horrific. This World Cup has been a shambles so far. Seth Marguerite says 50 in the house bounce. Like, this World Cup is a shambles. We can't even see the game. And now we're watching ads again. I'm in shock. I'm in shock at this World Cup. Eh? They're ruining the experience of the game. Like, we want to watch the game. Headley Nicholas says Parrish is trash. Preach, baby, preach. I've been saying this the whole time. Get Parrish out of there. You've got to get Matt Parrish out of there. Stuart Tafiti says, hello, darkness, my old friend. Absolutely. Absolutely, bro. Sebastian says, no, Sebastian, you don't get it. Guys, you don't get it. KO does not work. KO is having bad transmission. It's not about VPN, guys. KO is making mistakes. It's not like there's ads or anything like that. It's just the ads are happening because KO has lost transmission. So it's a try here, George Williams. 34-6 here with 4 minutes to go. Sal the first says, had it not started an event, ads in the middle of the game, shit calls and no communication. Guys, just to reaffirm, the ads are not being chosen to do. The only reason the ads are coming up is because England... No, you don't need to be sorry, Sebastian. It's just very frustrating, not from you. It's very frustrating to try to watch a game in a World Cup and you can't watch it. And then you have to watch this shit from Matt Parrish. Matt Parrish is the worst coach on the planet. If Matt Parrish is the Samoan coach after this World Cup, I honestly, I feel sorry for you Samoans. It's bullshit. It's absolutely dog shit. It's dog shit that this guy is still the coach of Samoa. You deserve way better than this shit. You deserve way better than this. Your players haven't been good. Your players aren't doing well. But I'm sorry, you've got to get rid of Matt Parrish. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. They're not playing for him. They don't care about it. They're not playing for the jerseys right now, and it's a big part of it. Am I saying the players don't deserve it? It's 50%. Matt Parrish and the players. But also, why is Spencer Leniu coming on for a winger? Why is Tyrone Mate even in the team in the first place? Why is Joe Sawali playing fullback? He should be on the wing. And Miso be the fullback, or Harris Tavita. I've been saying this the whole time. I'm not a professional coach, mate. I'm not a professional coach. But this was all foreseeable, right? I tipped England. I didn't think it'd be this much. But this is how bad Parrish is as a coach. He does not know how to adapt. He does not know how to work his team. They're getting slapped right now. They're getting absolutely slapped. They've been poor. They don't deserve to be anywhere close. They've been shocking. England have been decent. Still concerned. Still got question marks about them when they come up against a better team because this Samoan team right now is playing like a tier 3 nation. They're not playing like a tier 2 nation. They're not playing like a tier 1 nation. They're playing like a tier 3 nation, like a Lebanon, or even worse, actually. Sorry, they're playing like a France right now. This is not a team that should be classed as a tier 2 nation if this is how they're going to treat the fans. The fans deserve way better than this. Samoans waking up at this time in the morning to watch this shit should really feel pissed off. You should really feel pissed off. This has not been a passionate performance. They have not played for their jersey and have not played for their fans at all. So Sai Lossie says Samoa has had good teams on paper before. They have, but they've not done anything. Jacob says Paris such a flop, man. Like, this is the thing, guys. I'm not a Samoa fan. I'm an Australian fan or a Fiji fan, right? It's not about... This is just about the fact that this guy should never have been given as coach, and I don't understand why they've come into this World Cup with him there. That's a 40-20 here. That's a 40-20. Play passion. Like, have some passion for your goddamn jersey, Samoa. Have some goddamn passion. It's dog shit. Till Tonga said, no, we haven't seen Tonga play yet, but I think they can beat Samoa in the finals. They've at least got a halfback and Tuilola here. Mate, at least they play for their goddamn jersey. Vault Hunter says Samoa didn't even score off skill. It was an error from England. Very sad. But someone should have scored a try. They should have gotten a try, but the bunker didn't allow it. Jay from South City says defense been shocking. Expected so much more from these grand final players. Absolutely. QCLDS says at least our next draw is not too bad. Oh, it's another try. Samoa shocking. Wow. Back home, Samoa. Like, yes, QCLDS, you're absolutely right. It's not bad, but in the same sense, you need to be playing way better than this. This is a demoralising loss here. This is a really demoralising loss here for Samoa. Like, this is horrific. I'm sad for you. Much love, Samoans, man. I'm saying this with a lot of passion and out of love, man. But this has not been the performance for you. And that ripping into your team that I just did was warranted and deserved. But, yeah, Milford, dreadful. Aloye, where's he been? Too busy blocking me on Instagram because he's a little... Anyway. Isaac Talgo, probably the best player in the field and still not really done much. Trini Paulo, what's he done? Crichton, what's he done? Brian To'o, what's he done? Luai, what's he done? Daniel Levi, who? Joe Sawali, maybe the best player in the field besides a couple of mistakes as well. Like, I don't understand what people want me to say here. Sport Rankings says I think France beat Samoa. Seth is from why he block you though. Because I called him a little bitch because he wanted to get people to pay $60 to watch him fight for 3 rounds of over 2 minutes against Paul Gallen. And I repeated it. I laughed with Joshy Schuster about it actually. But it's 60-60 as the final score. I don't know what you want me to say, man. I don't know what you want me to say. That was a real poor effort there from Samoa. Congratulations, England. You'll take it, absolutely. You'll be very happy with the performance. You'll be happy with it. I wouldn't be saying you'd be very happy with it because it's a big scoreline. But I will say, don't get too ahead of yourselves, right? This Samoan team just showed us their hand. They showed us that they don't really have much. They have kind of names, but they don't work together. That team right there, if they play like that, there is an opportunity they don't get through the group stage. I think they do. I still think they beat Greece, and I still think they beat France. They should. If they don't beat Greece, I'll flip out. If they don't beat Greece. They'll flip out. Samoa's team is hype. What have I been saying for weeks, Joseph? What have I been saying for weeks? And it's a hype team. Erica Ruth says, all that hype for this team before the game, and this is what Samoa dish out. How frustrating. England impressive regardless. Still things to work on for England, but 60 points is 60 points. Society said, obviously, you will never see Tamalolo Takiaho and Fanua Blake put in performance like that. Wilhelm at Bun says, I can't believe we just got thrashed. We got pumped like we have always been pumped back in the days, even with a crack squad. Yeah, it will be frustrating for you, man. FNQ Outdoor Adventures said the team they should be huge. Hopefully they play a lot better next time. But they're halves. What are they? This is what I did tell you guys. Their spine, not it. And this is the better spine of the islands. Like, look at Fiji's spine. What do they got? They've got Sonia Turuva, Siti Modreki, Brandon Wakeham, and... Oh, man. And they're about to play Australia. And Apisa Coruscant. At least they've got that real solid 9 there. You go to the Tonga, who have got... I can't think right now. You've got Siliva Havili as your 9. You got Junior Amon. Anyway, I'm not going to sit here and shit on him, but like the fact of the matter is, man, is that was such a performance there from Samoa. But guys, I will be back on in 2 hours' time. I'll be back on in 2 hours' time to talk through the Australia game, Australia versus Fiji at 3:30 a.m. I'll be starting. So if you haven't subscribed yet, please feel free to hit that subscribe button. We're so close to 20,000 subscribers. It's ridiculous. I really appreciate all the support that you do have for the channel. Obviously, hit that thumbs up button, and yeah, I will see you guys in an hour and 50 minutes time for the next game. Yeah, a lot of people saying Luai's overrated. Suali's playing his heart out, but he doesn't have the leadership skills to play fullback. He's a winger. But yeah, Australia Fiji in 2 hours time, guys. I'll be back on, and we can talk about this game still, but we'll obviously preview that game, and yeah, we'll have a good time. But alright, guys, I'll see you guys in 2 hours time. Thanks for watching. Catch you later. See ya.